talking.
Should be the third.
What up? Yeah, we got volume. We good? Hell yeah.
Live, baby.
Welcome to Keepin and Spiel. What episode is this? What number? 25.
I said 25 in one post, and then I said 25 in the next with the.
25 is a great number.
It's good. It's like
Darren McCarty.
Yeah.
bang bang.
So
Mark Cheeseburger McGuire.
we're gonna have a game clinching show here tonight.
That or we're gonna smoke crack in Darren McCarty's honor on stream.
Two special guests, Taiki, and somebody lights a crack rock, and Darren McCarty.
And Darren McCarty.
So, can I hit that?
Yes.
Like, this is all you. He's like, awesome. He's not even on camera. He's just in the back, and you can hear the.
Yeah. He is a big THC CBD like guy.
Oh, that's good.
He's like a big proponent
Hell yeah.
of the health for athletes.
Fuck yeah. Whatever keeps him off the pipe, the crack pipe.
Yeah.
Does he have any lines of like
all the opioids, dude? He should. Like a CBD line?
Yeah.
Sell that family video?
I'm sure he's got his money in some kind of fucking CBD product if he's that into it.
Or just make grinders for weed called the grind line?
Oh,
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Mind
So if
fucking
he,
blown.
chances are if he's watching, do that, dude.
We actually need to redact that from the broadcast because someone could steal that from you. Like, that shit needs to be copyrighted right now, dude.
The grind line, it's just his face on it all cracked out
Yeah.
on the top. Dude, you guys remember when I scored that game-winning goal
Yeah.
in the Stanley Cup? Like, yeah, we do. He's like, that was pretty sweet. He's like, how about when that one time I got a hat trick against Patrick Wall? Like, yeah, we remember that too. He's like, I don't.
You know what?
You just told us about it.
This is band.
Oh yeah, is it called Grinder?
I think it was Grinder.
Have you seen him live?
No,
No.
I've seen videos. I've heard songs.
Let's pull up a
Like,
video. Can we a live video of Grinder? Can we do that?
I don't know if it's Grinder or Grind Line.
Yeah, just type
Just put
Darren
Darren
McCarty
McCarty
band.
band.
Yeah.
Right.
Surprised he doesn't have a sandwich shop.
Right, he sells grinders.
Grinders. No, it's just a front for crack rocks.
Oh yeah, that's what all of it is.
And the background is just like a cardboard painting of a kitchen.
Do people outside of Michigan know what grinders are?
You like John Cougar Mellencamp?
This is gonna be embarrassing right off
Is it the state fair? Or?
Is this like the Wall Lake?
Where are you? I gotta give you the mic back. Hey, if he's away from it too long,
It's
it's
a-
No, it's St. Mary's Fair.
No, I'm not.
Have some fun.
At St. Mary's Prep School.
I feel like this is right outside the beer tent of a regular ass art fair.
This is right outside of the.
Let's just fucking get going. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Get to a fucking.
That's a softball game for sure.
Here we go.
Can't do it.
Who knew,
Can't do
who
it.
knew that he was in a band? Who brought that up?
Oh,
Taiki knew he was in a band.
I know odd wings trivia.
I wish I had a mic because I would say being a hockey player is a good disguise for being a crackhead because you could explain losing your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a hockey player. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's like bullshit, dude. You're also a you're also a crackhead. Dude. Nice try, bud, but
Like, dude, the fuck hasn't come near your mouth in years.
right.
Oh fuck.
He's just in his own zone, in like the corner in the boards. He's just like, there's a lot of people here. Hope they don't know I'm high off a crack. All 20,000 people are like, even the commentators are like, and Darren McCarty's doing nothing. He's waving at something.
Doing?
He's trying to swat something.
Talk about cherry picking.
You know who was great on crack though? Was fucking Bob Probert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was. He dabbled on the.
I feel like he was more. Was it
cocaine.
rock?
Coke. Yeah.
It was coke,
Right.
but
Yeah.
dude, if
I was gonna
if
say
you're
I feel like Bob
already,
Probert has a little more.
if you're already doing coke, like you might be smoking rock, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, it's the same thing. It's just the poor. It's the poor. It's the poor version of coke.
So
Yeah.
basically, you do enough coke to where you run out of money, then you start doing
Exactly.
fucking rock.
You think
Yeah.
he think he got into so many fights because he was selling a lot of coke to other players, and he's like,
He was
before the face-off, he's like, you still didn't pay me that 50, man. He's like, come on, man, not here.
He's like, wait till next, like, give me till next game. You know I'm good for it.
Come on, man. We're division rivals. We're gonna see each other another 8 times. Come on, man. He's like, nope.
They're meeting up in some shady like hallway at the Joe Louis Arena.
Basically any hallway, like equipment load up. He's just waiting there. He's like, like full gear and everything.
When you get off that fucking people mover, he's just standing there.
The tunnels and shit.
Waiting.
There's like a dude on the fucking saxophone, like, and the player cuts the corner. It's just Bob, like, you think getting here early would help you? You know how coked up I am? Haven't slept in days.
Oh fuck.
I went on an NHL video watching binge.
Yo, hold up.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we got a mic for Dan.
Oh fuck!
What'd you
everything, dude.
spill?
I just spilled coffee,
just-
dude.
Looks
Looks
like
like
your
a fu-
Americano that just spilled.
I don't even know it. I think it's just black coffee.
It's just his black coffee.
But it's fucking
It's
looks
okay.
like a mustache.
I spilled a little bit of coffee on me.
I ordered an iced Americano
Yeah,
at Tim Hortons,
they don't do it.
and
They look at you like a
they
fucking
tried
idiot.
to tell me they don't do it. And you know what I told them? I
They-
go, you know what a latte is? So take the fucking cold espresso
I can relate.
from the latte, and instead of putting milk into said iced espresso, you put water in it.
They're like,
And you
oh,
can charge me the latte price. I don't care. I will pay for the milk even though I don't want it. I just want water. I want ice water with 3 shots of espresso.
And they're just
all
like,
I want in my life.
and they're just like dumb as shit. So they're just like,
It's like,
if
we
I
do hot Americanos. I'm like, then put fucking ice in it.
just ice and water.
I have,
Cold water.
I have no
That'll
idea
work.
what an Americana is.
I did that one time.
It's just espresso
Espresso.
and water.
you just explained it.
Some ice.
It's just espresso and water.
I did that one time at Tim Hortons, and they were like, I was just like, espresso, ice, and water. And they're like, they were looking at each other. I'm like, you could do it.
Yeah.
You have ice.
You have the ingredients.
I know you have water, and you have fucking espresso. Just
Yeah.
so they made it. It was the strongest ice Americano I ever had. I loved it. So I went back. And they didn't know what I was
Because
talking
if you
about.
do it right, you get that sweetness, but then it's like that.
Mhm.
Right.
I can't even put it to words.
It
It's
is
just a kick in the face.
It's so good.
you know.
Well, it's not good, but I enjoy them. I just can't do anything sweet at like the Starbucks or any coffee shop. I just
No, I
dairy.
do black coffee or I do an Americano.
Yeah.
Or I might do like a non-flavored latte sometimes if I'm feeling feisty.
Ooh.
You know.
Yikes. My bad.
What are you watching?
you want to say anything good, dude?
So
Amateur
yeah,
hour.
You watching Lyric? What's he up to?
inspirational videos. So now that we got the crack rock Darren McCarty thing off the fucking
I feel like I just
topic
ripped
board.
on him too hard though.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it was kind of mean, you know. He's recovered. He's doing the weed thing.
I'm glad.
THC,
That's all I
CBD.
can really say.
Oh yeah.
Catch him at your nearest
I hate to
family
be rude.
video.
I hate to be rude, but he's doing better than Konstantinov.
Damn.
Whoa.
That was
Whoa.
fucked up.
Whoa. I can't stand by that.
That was fucked
I
up.
can't stand
I
by
feel
that
better now
comment.
just because you said that.
Yeah.
lucky you're
I
off
get the
camera.
joke of it. I get the joke of it, but I can't stand by it. I love that dude.
I got my own ride later, Dan. So rude.
He used to come eat at my restaurant like all the time.
Oh, shit.
Who?
Konstantinov.
Konstantinov?
We saw Konstantinov at a celebrity softball game and got his autograph.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Pre or post?
Pre.
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 Okay, because I was really hoping it was pre.
We have a picture
Yeah.
of him somewhere, and it's just a terrible picture of like him from down up. The picture was taken because
It's
And
like
it's just his face,
1996.
He's so Russian.
like when you open up your phone and accidentally take a picture,
Yeah.
and you just see your face or the camera's open, and you're just like, oh my god. That's the kind of picture it is that we have of him.
He's like, here's an autograph for you. And for you.
Pretty much, dude.
He used to shop at the store I worked at too in West Bloomfield, so I see him every
What
week.
store?
Kroger.
Oh,
When I was
shit.
working at Kroger.
Oh,
Just be up
he's
in
a
the
Michigan
car.
native and shit.
Yeah,
So-
he lives here still, because he was going for Florida for treatments, and then his wife.
If you want to
left
call
him.
it a living, but no.
No, he can walk now. He walks now.
Does he?
Does he
Yeah,
really?
he walks now,
Holy
yeah.
shit! I had no idea.
Yeah.
I remember when they retired Arseman's
yeah.
jersey.
He has like
Yeah.
and he has like a walker,
Yeah.
but like he can walk now.
I remember.
He chooses to. Sometimes,
cool.
you know,
Yeah.
on bad days he's in a wheelchair, but most of the time he tries to walk.
That's awesome. Actually, I had no idea.
Yeah,
I thought
when-
he was full blown. Just
No.
Yeah.
He's fought back a lot, man.
That's
You know,
dope.
so good for him, dude.
I remember when they retired Eisenman's jersey, when they were naming all the alumni that coming out
Yeah.
of the tunnel. I forgot the other player that helped them walk on the red carpet, but Probert was it?
But
Yeah,
off most likely.
yeah,
'cause
and
they're-
Probert was on his other
they're,
side.
They're like best friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember that one time Yuri Fisher had like a full blown heart attack on the
fuck,
bench?
dude! I was watching that game.
Were you?
Dude, I was
watching that
like,
game as well.
dude, fuck, dude.
Dude was gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was up and coming. Dude.
Yeah.
He was like 6'7"
He
or something.
blasted people too, dude.
Yeah.
He blasted people like people think Cronwall blasted people.
Dude.
Fuck, dude. He blasted.
Yeah.
It was Scott Stevens.
Cromwell. I got to give it to Cromwell. He's
Oh, he fucks people up.
one of the last players in the league to really give it to people with those hip checks, bro.
He's not good anymore though. So
Well, I
it
don't
don't
watch
matter.
hockey
Yeah.
anymore either. So,
He's getting up there with age, and plus, just he's not.
is he still playing? I didn't.
Yeah,
even know
he-
he was
he's
playing.
playing.
I don't know if he's coming back because his contract is up. But he's not the biggest dude either. He's not like some giant.
No.
I mean, I'm sure he's like athletically a big dude, but I don't think he's
they
over
were
6'1".
Hoping, I think they were thinking he was going to be the next like Lindstrom, not ever as good, but like that type of player, like
Cronwall?
Yeah, like
He's not like, no offense to him, he's not smart.
No.
Like in hockey terms.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, if he's going to take the guy out that's getting the puck,
Yeah.
that's pretty good play.
yeah.
I mean,
I feel you.
solid hip checks, dude. When the guy's not looking, you just knock him on his fat.
I think he
ass.
just meant like he doesn't make as smart
no.
of plays in general, like
Well, yeah.
outside of.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely a plus,
Yeah.
but.
I would agree with that.
I can't remember his name, but I hate him on the Red Wings defense. He's completely useless, and he's like 6'4".
De Kaiser?
No, not the Kaiser.
There is a lot of them.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about the current.
Ah man,
Yeah.
he's been with us for a while.
Erickson?
Yeah.
Jonathan Erickson?
No.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Dark hair?
Erickson. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Yeah, he used to be a forward, and they made a defense. This was before he played for us, but he used to be a forward, and then they made him into a defenseman.
Tried to at least.
Yeah, he's not very
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Fuck that guy.
he doesn't know hockey,
You know what?
even though he's a pro. I'm sitting
Yeah.
here, fat dude, criticizing some fucking built ass like 6'7" dude.
I would change my game
Yeah.
this way. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah. You know what? As cheeseburgers chrome on my beard.
Just chewing on a fucking big, like a burger, and you're just like,
You need to have more hustle. He needs more hustle in his
just bites into the burger
more
and
pep
ketchup.
in your step.
Ketchup just shoots out on the other side of the burger.
The
So yeah, Taiki's here, a special guest. That's awesome.
What up?
Yeah.
do a great
That's
hockey
good.
start here.
That's good. Yeah.
Crack
sorry.
rocks and hockey, baby.
At 25, I had to go with the McCarty. So
Yeah. I fucking said Mark McGuire.
yeah.
That all stemmed from talking
know.
about the home run derby, no? No.
Home run derby. My boy Vlad got fucking screwed, dude. What 49 bombs and he doesn't win because dude out blasts him on the last round.
Well, yeah.
I feel bad for him.
He hit more home runs.
I know, but like when the person who lost overall like had 20 more home runs than the
yeah.
winner did.
I
It's
hate
like-
how they changed the format of how they keep track of the runs.
Yeah.
Oh, so like it isn't like the person with the most wins. It's just like a certain
It's the-
technicality.
It's a head-to-head bracket.
It's
Alright.
like a bracket style. And
All
then-
right, so he got
In the
more
final
overall,
round.
but
Yeah.
all right, I
He
got
had more
one.
overall, but in that round,
He didn't get enough.
he
right?
didn't
Right.
out
to
home
give
run
it to
him.
the guy was going ham.
Yeah,
He was crushing it.
Peterson.
The
Yeah.
guy who won.
Yeah, Peterson.
Sound like Vladdy
Like
blew
he
his
had
load
like,
in the
he
first
had
rounds.
like five.
Yeah.
He still had like 5 outs, and he was just crushing home runs.
I think it was like 22-20 or something in the last round. It was close. They both had a lot of bombs. So
yeah.
it was like, but Vlad's super young,
Dude,
and he has his dad's genes. So
Question for you guys: do you think in your prime, whether you want to consider it now or back a couple years ago, do you think you could ever hit a baseball out of a not full size ballpark, but like the Toledo team ballpark?
It depends on who's pitching it, and if you could, like, if I could hit
if it's just
a professional
No,
pitch,
no.
pitchers.
If you get it tossed to you,
Perfect.
right on a tee,
Yeah.
and you can smash it however you want, you think you could ever hit a home run? 'Cause
Yeah.
I think I could have.
Yeah, I
With
think
just one
so.
pitch, one try?
No. As many tries as you want.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I would eventually get one. I think.
Seeing I'm not in my physical prime yet. Yeah, I probably hit a few dingers.
No, I think so.
I don't know.
It doesn't show, but
I would hope.
I used to be an athlete. I just ate it away.
Yeah, you made that sound so sad.
I got depressed in
did.
college. What can I say, dude? My freshman 15 was freshman 50. It's what Taco Bell and just playing Counter-Strike all day does to you guys.
All right.
That's my diet right there. CS and fast food, and you get like me.
That's also my
your
diet
body.
though too, but it's just a different game. Different,
I don't
usually
know.
checkers, so different fast food.
I don't know how many I'd hit, or how many like batting attempts or whatever it would take me to hit a home run. But I feel like I could. But at the same time, I don't know. I'd probably give up after like 10. They'd all just be pop-ups and shit. Like the batting cage thing, the net. It would just keep hitting it and hit me. And after 10 times, I'd just be like, "Fuck this! There's nobody even here."
I
Yeah,
feel like
nobody's
I
gonna
could.
see
I
us.
feel like I could eventually hit one, but like if it was against a real like actual pitcher, no, there's no way I'm hitting it.
I wouldn't even see it coming.
Right.
It'd go by me and I'd just be like, "I'm
no.
ready."
Right, there's
Oh.
no fucking way I'm gonna
never
hit that shit.
at any point in my life could I have
No.
hit like
No. I like.
Do you need that kind of speed though to actually get the
Yeah.
velocity to get the home run? Because like, could you even hit a home run if someone tossed you it?
Oh
lightly?
yeah, because that's how they do it in the home run derby. They
But those
Alright.
guys are fucking.
Right, those guys are. I'm
They're-
talking. Those guys are. Like,
yeah, but it's all
professionals.
about the sweet spot.
Yeah,
It's
there's
not
a
about
sweet-
arm strength.
no, it's not
really.
about. Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, being strong helps, but
Like Ichiro could hit bombs if he wanted to. He just chose not to
Yeah.
because it was his style. But the dude could, and he's not big.
no.
But that dude knew the sweet spot. He could just command the ball, and that's what he chose to do.
Right.
Is just get it on base and
Right.
get his team going. But
I wouldn't mind shooting up some HGH and just seeing.
HGH,
Just like show up like,
fucking
Hit 70 fucking 4 home runs.
dude, kind of
Jose Canseco
your head
shit.
is
like just
your head is
juiced out of your
bigger.
fucking mind.
I'm just like, my
Barry-
head's not bigger,
Barry
bro.
Bonds.
It's just only your head that got bigger, dude.
Your head's not. My head's not bigger. Your eyes are smaller.
Your eyes are small.
Just I'm wearing the same hat and it's just fucking
It's like about to explode. Still on your head.
veins are fucking throbbing and shit. I'm like, all right, you guys bring it back.
Roid
They're
rage
like,
like
yeah.
fucking Chris Benoit.
It's just fucking. Oh,
the
the
top
Canadian
rope,
crippler. He said like Chris Benoit.
It's off the top rope, dude.
A couple of you guys said some brutal shits about Vladi, and I didn't. But he put his family in a Canadian crippler. Is that
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
He was
yeah.
like, I don't.
I don't know if he actually did that, but I hope he. I mean, I don't hope.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
I hope he committed a mass murder.
No, I know he
We'll edit
did,
that.
but I don't. I just meant like
This
it'd be funnier
podcast
if
is
he
about
actually did that.
promoting mass murder.
We'll edit that
Actually,
out, and by
there's-
we,
there's-
you, because I don't know how to do
There's
that.
theories out there that for
JK.
like 2 weeks before he died, he was like very paranoid and thought people were following him. And there's like a conspiracy theory that people think someone murdered all 3 of them and got away with it.
Is this Alex Jones or?
No,
Okay.
there's plenty of like people who believe in this conspiracy
Yeah.
theory, you know,
Yeah, I believe in some.
because there's some weird things about it, but like obviously that's what happens when a guy goes crazy and kills his family.
Well, you know who it
Right.
you know who it was, right? Taking out like all these wrestlers down. You know who it was?
Vince McMahon.
Brett the Hitman Hart. Brett the Hitman Hart.
Sharpshooter, dude.
Oh yeah.
Just woke up. He broke into Chris Benoit's house. He's like, "Hey, Chris, wake up, eh?" He's like, "Oh, Brett, what are you doing?" He just put him in a sharpshooter. He's like, "Oh, my legs." And then his neck snapped because of the force of pulling back on his legs. He's like, "Ah." True story.
Brutal.
Google it.
Honestly, if you upload that to YouTube right now, just that segment about the conspiracy theory about Chris Benoit, it'll have 2 million views by tomorrow.
Hey, if
Just that snippet.
if I'm gone this time next week, Brett the Hitman Hart, he's gonna wake me up like, "Hey, Ken," and I'm like, "Hey, Brett," and he's like, he puts the sunglasses, the
big fan,
purple
Brett.
the pink sunglasses on, and he just puts me in a sharpshooter. I'm like,
His hair is like all
you know what
chatty
is
and
sad
shit.
about his life,
Like,
though?
like
He's like the only living member of the Hart
Foundation, yeah, because Jim Manville,
Yeah.
he passed away earlier this year, and Owen Hart, as we all know.
How do you know so much about the current like wrestling dude dying? Like,
What?
It wasn't too current.
Who's
Current.
current?
no,
Chris
the,
Benoit?
no, the other guy you just mentioned.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart? He's
Right.
old.
Yeah, he's like,
No, that's what I'm saying. But like, do you keep up on this news? Like, do you follow like the deaths of old wrestlers?
I mean, I got Twitter.
Okay.
I mean, it just came up. I don't
okay.
know.
Just okay.
He's like questioning.
Like I'm
Why
not.
do you know
I'm
so
not,
much about
hold
this?
on.
Are you
Am
part-
I
are
being
you-
accused of a WWE fan right now, dude?
You think he's-
I am not. I am not. I have nothing against people who like WWE, but to me, it's just like once I found out it wasn't real, it kind of just lost.
My dad is
some
currently
appeal.
watching, who actually loves current WWE. So like, it says
I
so
love
on Facebook.
old
Yeah.
shit like Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, Iron Man.
I'm
match.
I'm right there with you.
WrestleMania 12, fucking old Undertaker, Kane shit, dude.
Right.
The beginning of DX.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
down with all that shit, but like, then it started to become too much of a soap opera, and I just like seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin driving around in a Zamboni in Joe Louis Arena and drinking beers and fucking shit up. Like
Right.
that's what I didn't want. Like
running into the ring with a
like
six pack,
Triple
dude.
H and like Stephanie McMahon drama shit. Like I don't need that shit, man.
when you
Right.
found out wrestling was real or fake, and then like years later you saw that viral video of that dude saying it's still real to me, damn it. Were you like, I can relate.
Yeah,
You
but
guys are awesome.
it's just sad.
Yeah.
It just doesn't grab me like it used to when I was a child.
Dude, I always used
Yeah.
to be like, why are they ending it right now? Like, keep it on the air. Like,
Dude, yeah, watching wrestling in the mid '90s, WWF, like Monday Night Raw.
Dude, I even dabbled in fucking WCW, man.
oh yeah, back in the
Oh, yeah.
day.
Oh yeah,
And then there was that ECW too.
that shit was dope. Dude.
Hardcore shit
Yeah.
with the blood and shit.
ECW was tight.
That some of that made me want to throw up though. To be honest.
You ever watch the JCW,
No, what
the
the fuck?
Juggalo Championship Wrestling?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's real.
It's actually
I mean,
hilarious.
I'm not
dude.
doubting it's real because I think like juggalos are like 50% of the WWE market.
And ICP was like, they were on like, I think it was WCW or WWE at
Mhm.
one point, like a few times. They were on there and shit. wrestling.
You
so.
know what's weird though is like true juggalos who like follow like all
Dirtbags, you
like
mean?
no. Hold on. So juggalos as a whole, I don't have the highest regard for. But like there are some people who are like super dedicated to being a juggalo,
Right.
and like they're very accepting because like the reality of it is it's about like accepting the freaks, right?
Right,
Like,
right.
It's like we're a family if
Yeah.
you don't have one,
Right.
and like people who actually embody that, and I've met a few of these people. They're like actually great people because they just it doesn't matter who you are.
Right.
They'll accept you. It doesn't matter if you don't like ICP.
Oh yeah.
Like, but as long as like you share some kind of common bond,
I
they
respect
want to
that.
accept you as family.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I'm not, I'm not saying I haven't made fun of a juggalo or two in my
Right.
life, but the people who are legit about it, like not like posers,
right.
Yeah.
are like they're straight up like just good people, and they'll just smoke a blunt with you or something, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
They'll
hear
ask you
you.
if you want Fago.
They
though.
did.
You're
They
making me
did-
feel terrible
They
for
did
making fun of
claim
juggalos.
Detroit from 20 miles away, though.
Oh.
Like Eminem
The dude's
said.
from Novi. Let's get that straight. Like, dude's from Novi. Like, you ain't
The
claiming
the
Detroit.
only time I've ever said anything to an actual juggle is Pack of Parliament Lights and 20 and Pump 3.
I'm gonna have to extend.
No, but I
that out
get
right there.
I get what you're saying.
No, I mean
I've never encountered a juggler where it was like a piece of shit towards me or anything like that,
I
like
mean,
on a
it's-
I
personal
always
level.
do the whoop whoop call.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm really just kind of kidding when I fucking talk mad trash about juggalos. Like I don't really care. Or have like, but like, if
It's
you want,
funny though. It's low hanging fruit.
right?
Mm.
You're right. It is. I'm
It's
better than that.
great.
You're right.
No, but it's. I didn't mean it in that
No,
kind of way.
you're
I mean,
right,
but,
though.
like, it is easy. You're right.
You're definitely right. Low hanging fruit. You're right.
I mean, if we can make fun of Dan McCarty's crack rock addiction, I think.
Low hanging fruit is like what you have to survive on.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
If you didn't have low hanging fruit, none of us would be funny.
Yeah, dude.
Because like we aren't fucking Chris Rock or, you know.
That's
The
true.
low hanging fruit is for us fucking peasants.
Yeah. we ain't Key and Peele. We gotta produce what we can.
Yeah.
Right.
If we can barely get this fucking thing rolling. Which camera am I looking at?
That one.
I just did both.
Did you guys ever watch that Us?
The what?
The movie Us?
Yeah, I have. I saw it.
I don't know what that is.
So
It's
Jordan
Jordan
Peele.
Jordan Peele
Oh, I wanted to see that.
horror movie.
I wanted to see that. Was it
Oh, it
any
was
good?
dope, dude.
It was cool.
Was it cool?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was legit.
I like his
he has a
movies.
mind, dude.
He's the not bald one?
Right. He's
Yeah,
the
he's
shorter
the one
yeah.
who did Get Out.
Oh, okay.
And he's also currently doing the Twilight Zone. He's like the
Yeah.
host
Oh,
and
is he?
one of the writers. It's
Mhm.
if you haven't checked out new Twilight Zone.
I think I was talking about this on a previous episode, and I
Yeah.
just never checked it out. But
Yeah.
all right, now I'm gonna see what's good. I really wish they would bring Tales from the Crypt back.
I mean,
I think they are.
off
Yeah.
there. I'll hook you up so you can watch it.
But yeah, you said you think they
I
are
think it is, dude.
What?
Tales from the Crypt.
They're redoing it?
Yeah, but dude, but isn't it like M Night Shyamalan?
If it is, I'm gonna be sad, dude. I didn't know that.
Fucking yeah, I heard M Night Shyamalan was gonna. do.
I've heard mixed reviews on what Split, right? Or what was that one with James McAvoy?
Shyamalan Ding Dongs.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I think it was Split. I
Split.
think it was called Split.
Oh fuck!
don't know,
I
but,
haven't.
Like they were like, a lot of people said it was a good movie, but a lot of people like criticized it because it was like making a villain out of being mentally disabled.
Oh really?
Because it's like he's a villain because he has multiple personalities.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And like he has these violent characters that come out. So like people were criticizing it, saying like they're villainizing mental health. But
Well, nobody was criticizing Jim Carrey when he did Me, Myself, and Irene with the split personality.
yeah,
Right.
it was 90s though, dude. This is 2019, dude. You can't get away
Yeah.
with half that shit, dude.
Back in the 90s, those were the
Yeah,
days.
but it almost seems like
those were the days where you could be blatantly racist.
it's almost seems like it's shifting to the point where you almost can't even talk about it in general. Like if you're gonna Try to make a film like that. You can't even do that anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a film. Like,
People take shit too seriously sometimes. They can't let art be art.
there's a fine line, I guess.
There is that fine line, but I do think society as a whole, like, it's that, like, enragement society or whatever you call it, just, like, people get pissed off, and sometimes you just need to be able to laugh at yourself.
Everybody now with the voice with social media, just trying to be publicly upset.
Yeah,
like, oh, that person's upset about this. They got to be a good person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
Kinda
almost seems like I got to talk about what everybody's talking about. So
I have to have my opinion on this so people don't think I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, and you know what? Hot take here. Hot take alert.
Take alert.
Most of these people who do complain are just like white folk, and it's like
Yelpers.
You don't have a lot of that. You don't have nothing behind your like rage.
Yeah.
Right.
Like white people in general, not in a big lump, but y'all had it good.
Complaining our way out of this shit, dude.
Like so, and it's just funny to me. People like trying to police what people say and shit like that. It's like, do we have that much time in our hands these days? Or we just
I think a lot of people do.
Everybody?
Unfortunately, it's what it is.
Apparently they do. I don't know.
It's like I agree with some of it. Like it's like there is awful shit in this world. I'm not saying don't let it all spill out, but like it's like let's tone it down because there's like comedians who don't even want to do
colleges because it's all
they don't want to do
PC.
college campuses now because they can't tell a joke.
Right.
And that's what really we've got in a society where we can't make fun of each other a little bit.
Why are you going to a comedy show if you fucking can't take a joke?
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be an open field of jokes ranging from any kind of topic. Like, Jesus.
So like, yeah, but I saw this one guy do it with puppets, and he
was
didn't have
hilarious.
to say that kind of stuff.
Why didn't clearly one of his puppets is a really old guy, so he probably grew up in the 60s and he's white. So how come he wasn't racist?
Well, it's the puppet talking, so he could say all that stuff. That's how it works. It's the puppet was saying it.
You gotta get puppets if you want to say good jokes about race or sexual orientation, I guess. I don't know.
Did you just say Jeff Dunham's jokes are good?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, all right. You were talking as.
The fuck did you just say?
What did you just accuse him of?
Fuck this show.
I'm
You guys
sorry.
care.
I'm sorry.
You guys do.
I'm
this.
sorry for even thinking. I just got confused.
Fuck you guys.
I have nowhere to go.
You're like, I'm out. Can you give me a ride, Dan?
I'll be up. I'll be outside. Just throwing rocks. Are you done yet? It's raining.
Like, you can hang out inside still.
It's raining. What?
You just gonna sit in the lawn?
I'm just
that
sitting
your plan?
Indian style in the middle of his lawn. But yeah, did you see? Was it M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah, it was him doing it, but it got shelved, I guess.
Oh,
Of course it did.
find out who shelved this so I can fucking send them some money.
Like, thank you.
Thank you. I was gonna say something about watching WWF in the mid '90s, and then we trailed off. But I always remember like, what was it, like 8 to 10 p.m. And then as soon as it get done, USA Network would go right into silk stockings. I'm like, oh, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything good, but I thought I shared that.
I did used to like.
You watch silk stocking?
No, well, I never watched it live. What I would do is we had a VHS player,
Mm-hmm.
and like when I found out it was a sexy show, like I was like,
Like a 50-year-old fucking Hindu cab driver. Do you watch new sexy show, silk stocking?
I would turn off the TV and leave it on the channel, but I would leave the cable box on and I would run the VCR. So then I would watch it when I was home alone. That and Hotline on Cinemax.
Oh,
yeah, it was some
damn.
real serious Skinemax shit, dude.
Remember that show Real Sex on HBO?
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah.
that. It wasn't as
Right.
cool as I thought
more
it was
so-
going to be when I was like 13 or
Right.
12.
fucking creep show.
I
Like, yeah, we'll just fucking fuck in the woods and we don't really care.
remember something that really stuck with me, though. It was in one of the episodes where they had, like, the real sex dolls or whatever. Like,
Mhm.
there was, like, a segment on the real, like, realistic dolls at the time or
Yeah.
whatever. And
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck? It's like what I remember most about
It's
watching
like
that show.
that business is bigger now these days.
It's probably
apparently,
huge.
dude.
The fuck
dude.
dolls?
Yeah,
I bet.
like
Can't
Wonder
get them
how
on
much it-
Amazon.
I
though.
mean, I think you can.
you know,
I mean, you know,
Oh.
I'm a grown ass adult. You know, I've gone on my fair share of adult toy websites to purchase such items.
spice it up
You know,
sometimes.
you have
Even
to.
if it's with
Right.
yourself.
Especially that. But like, dude, it's fucked up. Like what's available these days. It's like that's some of it. I'm just like, that's straight creepy.
It's like a whole marketing thing of companies that make
I don't
sex
want
toys
a
or whatever,
robotic doll. The fuck, that's
Right.
weird.
numbing people.
Like, why do I want to fuck a robot?
Shit. Probably could have prevented a
Why
lot
would
of.
you want to do that?
Do you want to fuck a robot?
No.
What about you, Anthony?
Definitely not. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, I mean, if,
pretend
like,
I really want
The
to.
thing, it's creepy, like you said, but at the same time, I feel like if those existed, like in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, probably could have prevented the Jeffrey Dahmers and Ted Bundys and shit. They're like, oh, I could just fuck this robot, all right. And then he just bashes its head, takes it back to the store, like, yeah, this is broke. Open it up, and it had a cinder block on its face. Like, sir, did you do this? Because there's no way we sold this to you like this. Nah. She pulls out a condom out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Like,
Would you bother using a condom? I feel like
No.
that's like
I know, right?
economic
Well, if it was
use
like
at
the-
that point,
well, if it was the 60s and 70s, they're like,
they didn't wear condoms.
You know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
right.
that's true.
Dude,
I don't know.
You remember the scene from Workaholics where he has the real doll? He's like playing Predator or like Rambo or something.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
They walk in from playing Durs and Adam walk in from playing softball, and he's like, "It's not a real doll. It's a, you know, whatever. It's a. I got it off a movie set. It's not a sex doll."
I was just getting changed.
Yeah, but in Japan they have like hotels.
It's waiting for
You
someone to
can
get it.
Rent out like rooms with these like
With the
yeah,
fuck dolls?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to use a used fucking sex doll. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Used?
Yeah.
Well, like, I mean-
it's like
What are you talking
it's
about?
like-
Used
it's-
black.
They're not gonna
market
buy a
sex
new one
dolls?
for every
It's
fucking.
not black market. It's
No, you
'cause
can
in
replace the
Japan, There are
parts.
love hotels.
Love hotels.
Love hotels is a thing where like you can rent them by the hour, and
So,
they have like themes,
like a Red Roof
There's
Inn.
like DDR like rooms where like you can
I don't
hire an
even-
escort and play DDR with her in the day if you
I
want.
don't even want to know
Like-
how you know this though.
I'm Japanese, dude. I gotta keep up on shit. My peeps are up.
They
too.
are in the
I
lead
can
with
rep.
robotics over
I
there.
mean, they're weird too, dude. You can buy used panties in a vending machine.
That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the only like really creepy thing I heard about Japan is like buying panties.
Tom Green.
Green,
right?
yeah. Okay, I was struggling in my head. I was like, I don't know how I heard this, but yeah, it's Tom Green. Thanks, Tom. But so you can basically get like a Japanese Red Roof Inn and just fucking play DDR.
They're like nicer than a Red Roof Inn though.
Oh, they're nicer,
They're at least like a Holiday Inn.
like a Holiday Inn.
But like they're like decked out. Like most of them have like vibrating beds and like
Damn.
fucking just themes, dude. Like jungle,
I'm just gonna say
fucking,
jungles.
like
Cool.
anime, like an anime landscape, and like shit like that, dude. It's fucked up.
You remember like 4 or 5 episodes ago, I asked you if you could travel anywhere, like, all expenses paid, and you said Japan.
Yeah.
I think I said like Brazil. I'd switch mine to Japan now,
Right.
not because of the fuck dolls, but
I think it is because the fuck dolls.
like I get there from the
We didn't
airport.
talk about anything else.
I get there. No, we did. We get the what? we
Oh, they use paint.
I get there at the I don't know the airport and get picked up and it's just quiet. He's driving me to the hotel and show me my room. There's just this bunch of fuck dolls there and I'm just like,
a bunch of them.
A bunch.
And
Not
I just-
one.
and you know what I do?
like
I just
he's ready to just.
I just practice like a secret like stand up routine I've been working on for years, and then I just leave. I
Like,
just
it was
leave,
really
come back like
Fucking dead in there. The crowd's fucking dead.
like how was your stay? I'm like
Yeah,
"It
you
was
leave the
alright."
room and the fucking maid lady is walking by. You're like, it's fucking dead in there. Crowd's dead.
You guys can send a cocktail waitress
you
up here.
made that lady wash. You would make that lady wash every fuck doll for no reason.
I feel like there's more
I
reasons.
feel like there's a
than-
reason.
There's a reason or two.
No matter what, there's a reason.
You gotta wash it after every use, though.
Yeah.
You can't just like.
Oh, all right. I get what you're saying.
You
Like,
know,
since he
yeah.
used the room, all right.
Since
Yeah,
he used
I
the
got it.
room.
It's not like I would go there and like fuck the fuck dolls. It's probably be like I would get like a picture of yours and Dan's face and just put it on the fuck doll and do my own podcast for like 6 hours. Like one of the hotel maids is walking by and she's like, she just hears me and she's like, oh my god, but in Japanese.
You know, like you said earlier, you have Twitter. I have Twitter too, and like just a weird fact. I guess Japan is the oldest country on average, and last year they had more old people die than newborns were born.
Yep.
For real?
Japanese people are gonna die out, dude, because everyone does not fuck. Nobody fucks.
In Japan?
And they
It's
like
the fuck dolls.
Nobody
they
fucks
jump
in
off
Japan.
buildings.
Yeah,
and
they're
kill
too
themselves.
busy having virtual
They're like, why would I?
girlfriends and fuck dolls, and like every Japanese dude is like socially awkward and like can't talk to women, and they're like super like weird about their power over women, and like it's fucked up, dude. Japanese people are fucked up. Like, I'll be the first one to say that.
So you're saying if I go over there, I'd be the Tyson Beckford of Japan?
Who the fuck is Tyson Beckford?
Pull him up.
Who the fuck is Tyson Beckford? Is he handsome?
Oh, is he handsome? Yeah.
I feel like you've seen him before, dude. You definitely.
I'll
seen
Google.
him.
I'll go. He's
I know you give this dude any amount of smokage, and he's fucking try to pull one thing up. This motherfucker's deep in his phone.
What do you want?
1,000 years. Oh, I know that dude.
yeah.
How do I know that dude?
He's sexy.
He is sexy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Isn't he from like? Isn't he
Like,
in, like
you
Fast
could
and
have
Furious
gone
movies?
with like someone like way more like relevant though, like
Damn.
like-
Sorry, Tyson.
Idris Elba
Shots
or
fired.
like
Yeah, I don't know why, dude, honestly, but I think why he was the first person to come up to me in my mind was because like what you said about socially awkward dudes over there.
yeah,
And then like how there's probably like no black people in Japan.
very few.
And
Very-
then that's
very-
why it clicked in my
Very-
brain.
Very homogenous.
Yeah, so Tyson Beckford was the first one. And plus I kind of added like he is not very relevant today. So I sprinkled that on to the
okay.
I don't know.
I know-
I'm weird.
I know-
To flex that
Yeah,
we're old.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just,
We're that
just
old.
if you couldn't tell, we're old.
I don't know. I know one person that lives in Japan currently,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a black dude. So
I don't know why I'm scrolling through his pictures, but I'm just gonna.
Yo, he's built, dude.
and
He's fucking.
the last
He's
one, he was
built,
like
dude.
ripped.
Yeah.
dude, like,
Ripped.
shredded.
And like I have like this false sense of like, okay, I'm going over to Japan. I'm about to be Tyson Beckford, and just like talk to like a Japanese
And
girl at a
everybody's just
bar.
like,
And she's like, ew. Like, damn, she said that in English, so I would understand that.
ew.
I mean, legit though, they think English is cool as shit. Like just last week, I was playing CS with these Japanese kids, like in Japan. Like they live in Japan. My ping was 150.
Counter-Strike.
Oh.
Yeah, Counter Strike. Sorry. And my ping was like 153. But like we're like talking in like Japanese.
I'm sorry.
Ping is like your connection to the server.
How long? Yeah, how long it takes
How
for
long
you?
it takes for your computer to communicate with the server. The higher
Ping.
it is, the worse it
Right.
is.
I said
So
ping.
like I'm like chilling with these Japanese dude. I'm playing with them and I'm speaking Japanese with them, but like I get killed, so I just yell. I'm just like, "Fucking piece of shit, fuck you!" And then they're like, "Oh," in Japanese, they're just like, "Oh, kakkoi," like, "Oh, that's so cool," like a real fuck. Like we got to hear a real fuck.
Is
Like,
there
it sounds so good.
is there a chance that you just missed the sarcasm and they were just like, oh, look at this cool guy here?
No,
swearing.
no, because Japanese people don't know how to be sarcastic.
Right, that's what I was
for
saying.
one.
Like, right. I know it's like different. It doesn't translate the same way.
They. I mean, young people try and be sarcastic, but they ain't got no sarcasm
Right.
like we do. You know.
dude, I want to go to Japan. It's expensive, huh? I mean, not like cost of living or for like to go there, but the flight, it's probably like 1,200.
You can get it for 800 on a good day. Round trip,
Damn.
I could just take a boat.
just flight.
we
boat's gonna take.
we
like,
export a lot of stuff to Japan, right? I'll just fucking hop on one of those.
Yeah, but that's gonna take like a month. You're gonna be on a boat for like 3 weeks.
Shit, I better come up with a plan of what kind of like way of
You're gonna be
living
stuck
I'm gonna
in a
do in
container.
Japan.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not coming back.
You're gonna have to get a poop bucket
A poop bucket?
on the way there because you're gonna be in a container,
Oh yeah.
and like you'll have to like charge up a few batteries so you have like a fan. Because the air is gonna get a little tight.
Gonna
in
get
there.
ripe in there. dude.
Musty.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'll just go with $800. Yeah, but Japan sounds tight. When's the last time you've been?
I was like 12.
Really? 12?
Yeah. I went to go pick up my grandma because she was getting old, and we had her come and live with us. So she lived with me until that was third grade. Until third grade, she died before my senior year. So
Damn.
she lived out. She was living a gangster over here though, dude. Like my mom just kept the fridge stocked with Budweiser, her favorite American beer, and she'd just sit there and smoke Virginia Slim menthols and watch sumo wrestling and Japanese dramas.
Dude, that's fucking
Because my
awesome.
parents bought like Japanese satellite
Yeah.
TV. Yeah,
Dude, that's awesome.
Like she would just cook me food whenever. Like I'd come home and she'd be like, "You want some fried rice? You want some tempura? Like you want this? You want that?" Like, cause she owned a restaurant in Japan. Like she had like a bar where she ran. She was the cook. She was the bartender. Like it was a one person show. Like
Yeah.
she just did everything. Just small little shack, and she just churned out like roasted pigs. Like the menu would change every day. It would just be what she wanted to cook.
Do you have a lot of relatives over there still?
No,
No.
most of them are dead. My mom was the only child, and my dad only has a brother.
I
I have a
asked.
bunch of like half family.
Yeah,
but
I asked that because I have a lot of family over in Turkey,
nice.
and I haven't been there since I was 11, so like
Mhm.
2000.
Okay.
So I get the same thing, like relatives over there be like, "When you coming?" And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, buy me a ticket."
Right,
yeah.
right.
With your
I'll be
Turkish
over there.
lira. But
How
too
many,
bad.
how much of that do you need? How like what's the translation for Turkish lira? Is it
Like, what do you like?
the difference? in-
Exchange?
yeah, exchange. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I can't remember what the value of the lira is in general,
I think I remember like
because I would just buy stuff.
right.
Like, yeah,
I don't know if it was
The dollar
that.
has to be
Tur-
stronger.
it's for
right?
sure stronger, but like I don't know like $1 what that translates into Turkish
Yeah.
lira.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember Turkish lira from you or from this. There was this sketch on something.
Howard Stern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and where he was like paying someone $1 million. If
Turkish
it's-
lira?
say whatever it was. I don't know if it was actually that. That's what I remember it
Are
from.
you gonna look up the?
Well, it's
currency?
like, oh, I want to win $1 million Turkish lira, and then it turns out to be like $1 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's like $5 or something
right,
like
I can't
that.
remember what it was though, but
I know the yen was like 1-to-1 for a while. I don't know.
right,
It's like
that's easy.
well, because 100 yen is $1, but there is no cents.
Right, so you
So
just
like, it's basically like
Just-
100 cents.
right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Ba-doom.
It fucks me up when I try and convert shit because like 1,000,000 yen is only like 100 grand
Right,
because there's
Like
no decimal. They don't do
right. It's like the
decimals.
cent
don't
to
do
a dollar. or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 yen is 1 penny.
okay, I see what you're
So
saying.
there's
now.
no like dollars and cents.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just yen.
Hmm.
It just exists as like. So
Makes it
$10
simpler,
is-
but it also makes it fucking. It makes everything seem like it's millions
yeah,
and millions
10
of right.
bucks is 1,000
Right.
yen.
Oh, okay. Huh.
It's fucked up, dude.
For a while there,
I ain't got time for this shit.
for a while there, the fucking Canadian dollar was equally as strong as the U.S. dollar, like 07, 08,
Yeah.
the recession times. So going over to Canada, like for myself, on my mom's side has a lot of family there,
Mhm.
like entire side rather. It just would suck exchanging money because cost of living's a bit more expensive with all the taxes,
Yep,
and whatever. So it's just like, fuck, like why even, sounds shitty to say, I was like, why even come here? Dollar's not even that strong. Like, hey, relatives, whatever.
One Japanese yen equals 0.0093 United States dollars.
So you guys
So
got
that is
So
A
That's
cent
fractions.
fractions of a cent.
Fractions of a fraction.
what was it? 0.0093
Yeah.
0.0093 is 1 yen.
So you need tons
of
of
a
yen to-
dollar though.
Right.
They said dollar, right?
to a dollar. Or
To a dollar. So that's 100 cents. So that's saying that is a yen is equal to 93 cents.
No.
Yeah, because you're
equal
going
to
off a
less,
dollar.
It's equals less than.
That can't be because the yen is never that weak. That can't be right. $1.
How much yen for the fuck doll room?
Yeah,
One
right.
Japanese yen equals 0.0093.
One United States dollars equals 107.99 Japanese yen.
Right. You just did
So-
it the other way.
No, but that's fine because a yen is
gives
the
you-
same as a
Right.
cent.
Right.
So $1 is 100 cents. So you're only getting 8 more cents for your money.
right.
'Cause-
So it's not a fractions of a penny. It's fractions of a dollar. Like,
Yeah, because that's U.S. dollar. That's
Right.
fractions of a dollar.
Oh. Okay.
It's only
There
8
we go.
cents stronger.
Right.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
it's 8 cents stronger. The
Word.
U.S. dollar is 8 cents stronger.
You ever think about going over to Japan?
Yeah, I want to take my son.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Be dope.
Dude, I bet you'd have a ball.
Yeah,
Just
I mean, I still have some family there,
Yeah.
but it's like extended family. Because all my close relatives are here or dead. So, I think I got like half brothers and shit like that there.
Yeah.
Because my grandma, my grandfather and grandmother got divorced, like unheard of. You know,
Right.
back in fucking 1960 Japan.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but fuck yeah. So I don't have a lot of family there, but I just want to go. You know, I want some real ass ramen. No offense to all the good ramen joints in Detroit, but you ain't got shit on Japan. I'm sorry.
Bang, bang.
So I mean, it's not even close,
Right.
You know, even like everyone hypes up Ema and shit, and it's like, or Slurping Turtle. It's like, it's good.
Right.
It's good.
I'll eat it.
Yeah.
But I can get, you know, a $5 bowl ramen on the street of Tokyo, and it's like 150 times better
Right.
than my $16.99 bowl of ramen I'm eating right now. Like, and like my side of dumplings that was like $12.
That a fucking hipster dude with a curled mustache made.
Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, no offense to you all doing your thing out there. I
I
still
get it.
go. My favorites are Johnny Noodle King and Slurping Turtle. Slurping Turtle because it is the most close to authentic.
Right.
Johnny Noodle King because they do their own shit. They don't try and claim that it's authentic ramen.
They're just
They
making
just say
cool
like,
dishes.
this
and
is
shit.
fucking just noodles.
Where's
Right.
Johnny
We're
Noodle
just
King?
gonna-
Is that Ann Arbor?
No,
Don't
it's in
even know.
Detroit, dude. It's
Detroit?
sick. And it's not that expensive. I mean, it's still like $12.99 for a bowl of ramen, but like they got like bao. you
Yeah.
know, like the fucking puffy pastry shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they do like, you know, like fried pork belly with some QP mayonnaise on that shit.
Oh, man.
Fuck, dude.
You're gonna have to stop. Have you ever been like West Coast, LA, or anything?
No, not for a long time.
I
when
was
a
gonna say
kid,
like
but-
Japanese and like Korean culinary is like
Yeah,
I would imagine like
yeah.
a lot better than Detroit. Not saying
Yeah.
Detroit, like how you just said, the ramen
Yeah.
and stuff is not terrible, but it doesn't
Yeah.
have shit on Japanese.
I want to try and make. I was trying to thinking about trying to do something in Vegas soon. So I was looking at like food out there.
Yeah.
And they got some good fucking like Asian joints out there.
I
Like,
bet.
It's crazy.
If the food's so good, why do they have to put nets around office buildings so people don't jump?
Yo,
from the
that's
jet?
China, dude. Yo, straight up. That's China.
That's in Japan as well.
No, Japan does have the high. Japan is the only. The Japanese language is the only language that has a word for working yourself to death.
Right.
Dude, being able to speak Japanese would be so dope.
It's actually not that dope. Japanese people suck. And they just judge you for everything you say.
I know, but if
That's
you,
how everybody is, unfortunately.
yeah,
Yeah, true.
You, your girl travel is for shows and shit, right?
Yeah.
Are you going with her to any places?
We're going to, I feel like it's Seattle and then Vancouver. Like
Vancouver?
Next month, yeah.
Have you ever been to Vancouver? I heard Vancouver is pretty nice. Expensive. Like,
Right.
I want to go.
Are you you guys got passports? Are you flying in or?
I have to get my enhanced license.
License,
whatever.
yeah, you can just
I
do
have to
that.
do that. I was supposed to do that actually this morning, but I didn't get up until
when you leave?
it's like end of next month, I think. So should have time to get it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you could still get a passport at that time. So an
Yeah.
enhanced license shouldn't take as long. Sorry.
You pulled it up to say sorry. That's awesome. I've never been west coast of Canada or America now that I think about it.
Furthest west I've been is Iowa.
Sorry to hear that.
it sounds fucking terrible,
Awful.
dude.
Why were you in Iowa?
It was for an old company that I worked for. They put on an event every year out at some like weird Iowa college. And dude, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's awful.
Yeah, Iowa
Well,
is.
we from
and
Iowa.
I don't even
This
have
is-
any jokes about Iowa.
I was like,
Slipknot's
I have no
from Ohio.
opinions on
I was
Or
like, can I
Iowa,
get the
rather.
Wi-Fi password? You know, and they're like, no, because for the first night, our company was too cheap to pay for the hotel for the first night.
Yeah.
So the first night we stayed in the dorms at the college, and like there was nothing to do. Like they wouldn't give you the password to the internet. It was awful, dude. Just corn everywhere you look. Like you can't walk anywhere to go get something to drink. It's like just I would never want to live in Iowa.
Or anywhere in Central America, fucking Nebraska. I guess Colorado is Central America. But like, they seem to be more modernized.
I'd live in Colorado.
Yeah. Denver. Fuck Oklahoma or.
Finney's in Denver.
Is he?
Yeah, Denver would be dope. I've never been, but I hear it's just like a giant Ann Arbor, basically.
Yeah. I don't. You said Denver's a giant Ann Arbor?
Yeah.
Maybe I won't go. No. I like Ann Arbor. Parking's a bitch, I guess, but
I mean, parking's a bitch in any big city.
it's a big city.
Yeah.
I love Chicago, but fuck, dude.
Right.
Fuck parking there. Why am I paying $50 to park for 3 hours? Like, fuck you.
I've never been to Chicago.
You can make that trip cheap, dude.
$800 like Japan?
No, like
All
hop
all
on a
flights are
megabus for
Yeah.
like $12.
Yeah. You
What?
can take the train
Yeah.
there for pretty cheap too.
Yeah,
a
take
lot
the
of
train
days.
for like 30, 40
Well, when I'm done with my felony probation, no.
round trip, dude, and you can just fucking get some good like. Oh fuck, the food there's so good, man. There's this falafel joint that's all off the wall. Actually has a
Off the
picture of Fall
Fall
Out Boy.
off wall.
Falafel.
Yeah,
Unlawful falafel.
they got a signed picture of Fall Out Boy up there because they used to go all the time.
Bang bang, dude. That's worth it.
Called Sultans.
You get to see that.
Falafel boy?
Fall off out boy.
They're all Arabs and
They
shit.
got this thing. It is Israeli salad. So good.
What's the Israeli salad?
It's like
Well, falafel
cucumber
is
with like
Israeli.
yogurt. It's like cucumber, parsley, and like a little bit of onion with just like this yogurt dressing.
Yogurt and like vinegar ish.
Yeah, it's like so good.
that shit's dope. Dude.
Oh, so just like the vegetables all chopped and like some kind of like
super just
vinaigrette and there's like a bunch of
yeah,
mint
it's
and
so
parsley.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Fucks with that, dude, for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing about like Mediterranean or like Turkish or even Middle Eastern like salads. There's like no like leafy greens. It's just
Yeah.
a bunch of vegetables just chopped and tossed
Yeah.
in some kind of like
Fuck yeah, dude.
homemade vinaigrette and
Oh
shit.
yeah, I'm all about that, dude.
Parsley for days.
Dude, I
Like
love to read.
there's like too
Yeah.
much parsley over there. They're like
I
just
love
throwing it in the bowl.
Hell yeah. We're going to Balkan House tomorrow.
Balkan House. You about to get some.
my girl and I, because they're the only place in Detroit that does the doner.
The donor.
Doner.
gonna get some doner kebabs?
Yeah,
That's
Hey.
dope, dude.
yeah.
Need to get
There's the
that Turkish.
only place in Detroit. I mean, it's in Hamtramck, but because Amalia's getting tattooed at their sister shop,
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she's getting tattooed by Dawn.
Oh, nice.
So
Don's rad.
It's in
Yeah,
Hamtramck.
Super nice.
yeah, right.
I don't know.
Harlequin's in Hamtramck, right?
Yeah, it's on Campo Street,
Yeah,
Joseph
yeah,
Campo.
yeah.
Before, I don't know. Hamtramck is so goddamn small. It's like 4 square blocks. So.
Yeah.
Dude, we should get that shit that day.
The 10th?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 10th.
Such Gold show.
But
Yeah.
like I hear it's so good.
Balkan House?
Balkan House.
Hell yeah,
It's a donor. It's a
donor? Yeah,
donor.
the Turkish donor.
Okay, donor.
As some people would call it,
No.
euros. It's like a 5,000-year-old fucking beef between Greeks and Turks.
Yeah.
Like
It's just
we
like
came up
over
with it. No, we came up with it. It's like, all right, now we have to go to war.
I mean, they are.
Genocide.
I treat them as different entities because they have different toppings.
Yeah, and plus Turkey being an Islamic-based country, it's not going to be pork. But the Greeks will have pork gyros, and Turkish people will have just lamb and beef sometimes mixed. The whole
I'm all
spindle.
about, dude. I'm all about like just lamb and beef, dude.
Mm.
Give me all the lamb and beef.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, dude. Some people, I've a lot of like friends and stuff, or people I've worked with in the past, or even now. They'd be like, I don't like lamb, and I'm like, I don't like you.
No, I don't like it.
So
I
you must
love
have
it.
had bad lamb or something.
It has this like lamb, like it has
Yeah, but if
a
you season
distinct
it right, it's
taste.
so fucking good.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And
And
plus,
I
they
love
probably
lamb. I even love just lamb chops. It doesn't even have to be
yeah,
fucking
dude.
seasoned.
yeah, and plus
Just
they
throw some pepper on that bitch.
plus they probably eat it. Lamb's that fucking meat that you can't eat past mid-rare. You can't. It's just not like preference or anything. Like, oh, I like it mid-rare.
It just turns
it's
to
just
shit if you,
you-
fucking
like,
cook
you
it more
can't.
than that.
I mean, you shouldn't eat any meat above medium. in
I mean,
my
if it's
opinion.
ground
Yeah.
lamb, like yeah, okay.
No, I mean, like,
but
if you're
chops,
doing ground, okay.
It's like
If
a
you're doing
chuck roast or
ground,
something.
Yeah.
that's fine. But if we're talking like just steak, anyone who orders above a medium, I'm questioning just your overall sense of life.
Same, dude.
that reminds me, beef cooking temps, like steaks or whatever. Maybe like a month ago, there was a dude that I was just in a shitty mood, and a big ass ticket came in. Was working saute, so I had to cook fillets and shit on that section. And it was like 4 fillets, and I was reading the temps, and the last temp, the 4th one, was rare, and the middle one was mid-well. So I went in like vocally, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna order a rare steak. Look at me, I'm cool. Oh, look at me. It doesn't even taste good. Just somebody ordering a rare steak. Like you're
full
just
blown
trying.
rare.
Yeah, like you're just trying to be cool in front of your fucking friends. It's not even good.
Are you saying that because the other ones were all around the same temperature and that one?
It fucked my timing
Right.
up. Dude, we were busy and it fucked my timing up. It didn't come back.
I like rare steaks, but I usually will order mid rare just because like
You don't know the quality of the beef.
that's what I'm saying. Most people when you say rare will give you undercooked rare, like less,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's not even rare. Yet.
Purple
It's still like
still.
right.
Raw. It's raw. But
I'm all about rare steaks.
yeah, I was just being a bitch because it was fucking
No, I'm
hot.
not.
It was hot. The timing was thrown off.
My dad, when we owned the restaurant, he got in a fight with the customer because the customer wanted to order a Wagyu steak. So back then in the 90s, it was $75 for a 6 ounce of Wagyu
Yeah.
fillet, and he wanted it well done.
Like no, dude, we're not gonna cook
And
that piece of meat like that.
Mind
for
you,
dude.
like cost is like $60.
Yeah.
On that 6 ounce piece.
It's not like your
You're
dad
not
was
making-
like banking.
Yeah,
It was
you're
just
not
to have
banking
that
off that. It's like
good
just
product.
a marquee product to have on your menu that draws people in. But like he was like, no, I'm not serving it to you. He got called over because like the waitress like didn't want to put in the order.
Right. That's a good waitress.
So he was like, I can't do that. And he's like, what do you mean you can't do that? I'm gonna pay for it. And it's like, yes, but I have to pay for that product
Yeah.
to sell it, and I'm not wasting the money I spent on someone wanting to eat it. Well done. You don't do that with Wagyu. You can eat it raw.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll melt raw.
Is it, maybe I'm getting it mixed up or I heard it wrong. Is it like Kobe beef where in North America there's only like a few spots that have it and everywhere else is just like not actual Kobe beef?
There are maybe like 5 restaurants that have in America that have like actual Wagyu.
And then, oh, so it's Wagyu? Not
It's like
yeah.
it's like both of those are like kind of like novelty, like
Yeah.
In
Kobe
America.
beef is Wagyu.
okay.
Yeah. But like that's why people aren't supposed to call it Kobe beef. They call it like Kobe style beef.
Okay.
is that to get around actually
because
being.
it is a style of like raising the cattle.
Right.
Like, that's the whole process. Like they listen to Mozart all day.
They just give
they
massages.
drink beer and they get massages, and that's how you get all the marble. They get all fat and relaxed, and like, you know, like
They don't die scared.
they don't die scared, so the stress doesn't go into
Tense up the meat,
and-
yeah, the nerves.
So like, there's that whole style which they do in like Northwest, like Oregon and Washington. There's a lot of like, it's in Japanese it's washugyu. Here you would call it like Kobe style beef.
Kobe style.
Yeah. So it's like it's almost the same quality.
Yeah.
But like it's not like, you know, it's like trying to buy Michigan bourbon. Like I guess you can call it bourbon, but like real bourbon's from Kentucky.
Okay.
Right.
You better remember that when you hit the West Coast.
Like champagne, you know, it's supposed to be just sparkling
really from
wine
the
if you're outside
Champagne
of France.
region of France.
Yeah.
Cognac and brandy. I can go all day.
Champagne. Shit, man. Yeah, don't order your food, your beefs, past medium, I guess. That's what this whole podcast is about.
I think
Somebody's gonna watch this and be like, "Well, I like the mid-well steak," and then this part's gonna come up and be like, "Oh, okay."
Has there been a chat at all? Or?
no, I mean, my dad said, "What's up?"
What up?
What's up, Dad?
What
At least not from Facebook, and we didn't actually pull up a fucking actual chat. So
I don't know how to.
there could have been a Twitch response that we just didn't see. But yeah, fucking
Balkan House. All right. Let's see what's up.
yeah, I'm down to get that shit on the 10th or whatever.
Dude, what was the Polish restaurant we went to that last show? When it
I
was
always
cold
forget
and
the
snowing
name.
hard as fuck.
I always forget the name of it, but it's just like that full blown, the one in the basement or whatever.
Yeah. Salty Eastern European food.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, dude.
basically like fucking old folks fucking hangout, dude. Like
Yeah.
they could host a
Just give me
bingo
all the
night.
sauerkraut.
And
Forgot what I even got. I think I got like stuffed cabbage or
Yeah,
some
you
shit.
did.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was so hearty too. It was just way too much food. I ate one of the pepper or like stuffed pepper, and I was just like, I get this to go. But the soups were weird. What did you get? You got
it was I'm pretty sure it was just a cream of salt soup. That's what it was.
yeah. No, yeah, because I got the
Salt.
he got cream of salt and it was super salty, and I got the chicken noodle and there was no salt in it. So he got a tablespoon of his super salty soup and put it in my chicken noodle, and I mixed it up. I'm like, perfect. So the sodium from his soup mixed into mine lifted the natural flavors.
Right. I had cabbage soup though. It was actually cabbage soup.
Cabbage soup,
but it was really salty.
cream of salt.
But I got a
Was it a
Like,
creamy cabbage soup?
no.
Oh.
No, I just said that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Something. Oh yeah, I got a potato pancake with like this goulash topping that goes on top of it. It was really good. But I mean, it's like so much food. It's like fuck.
It definitely is comfort food too.
Right.
Because I remember it started snowing hard as fuck that night too, and I was like, okay, I'm a little bit warm from that 7-pound
Right.
stuffed fucking pepper.
Dude, stuffed peppers are one of my favorite fucking foods, dude. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Stuffed peppers.
Have you ever had stuffed pepper at a dim sum?
No. Sounds dope, dude.
It's
Go
they put
on.
like shrimp paste in the pepper, and they cook it with a black bean sauce.
Dude, I'm down.
It's so fucking good. I recommend it. They also do an eggplant version, which I like more.
Right.
Yeah.
That's tight, man.
Y'all fuck with dim sum?
I haven't in years, but I'm totally down, dude.
I think
Where's
I
a good
have.
spot to go, dude?
There aren't.
He said they aren't.
Like Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah, I bet Toronto.
Windsor actually has a decent spot. I forgot the name. I went there as a kid, like when it was easier to cross and it was
Right.
cheap. But Shangri-La in West Bloomfield and in Detroit, they do some dim sum. It's decent.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the best around here.
Right.
There's a place in Ann Arbor, like Ypsi area, that buffet place
Yeah.
on Washtenaw. You know what the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was told that it's supposed to be good, but they just went under new management
Mm-hmm.
like recently, and I haven't been. I think I may have been back once to the buffet since there, but
yeah.
we were
So
supposed
they
to
have
go
like a dim sum side.
right side of it.
Yeah, but like it's okay. It's not the greatest. I'd rather go to Shangri-La, but like you're on this side of town, so it's like it's not bad.
Yeah, it's
But,
biking
like,
distance. I could just go
Yeah,
there. Like,
it's not bad, but it's like
and the Chinese market's right next door.
Yeah.
Which
oh,
is
that Chinese
going,
market
yeah.
dope. I used to survive off
Right.
dumplings I got there on
Or
the
Asian
super
market, I
cheap.
should say.
Real quick, dude. When it comes to like me going to Japanese restaurants or sushi joints, I always have to get this appetizer. You can for sure correct me if I'm pronouncing wrong,
Mhm.
but the shumai, the shrimp dumplings,
Shumai,
Yeah.
shumai,
I
yeah.
love
I
that
said it
shit,
right.
dude. Yeah.
I can't stop.
Yeah.
Like when I used to live in Canton, that place Izakaya Sanpei.
Yeah,
They would
that place is legit.
Yeah,
They're-
yeah.
They're one of the legit ones.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate because they closed for a little bit.
The
The owner
died.
passed, yeah.
The owner died. Yeah.
And then when they opened up, I didn't go back for like another 5-6 months, and it was still really good.
R.I.P. Fuji-san.
Thank you for all the tasty food that you put in my belly. I looked like a G on a lot of first dates there. Anyways, yeah, he's a hell yeah. But yeah, when I went back after almost a year, after them closing for a little bit, and then however long since it took me to get back, I just felt like it wasn't the same.
It's not. It's decent still.
Yeah.
But like it's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah,
But it's like it's better than 80% of the shit out there. You know. So.
yeah, because the first time I ever went there was probably 5-6 years ago, and I was just like, oh fuck, I live right down the street. I'm so
Right.
fucked. Just like I would sit at the bar by myself and just have like 2 orders of shumai and just waiting on my food, coming watching Japanese TV.
It's so good.
You
I
could
remember-
go there every day and like, dude, that's eating good, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I would.
It's expensive as
right,
fuck.
but
Yeah, I got
That's what I'm
evicted from my
saying.
apartment because of
That's
it.
what-
I asked them for a job and they were like, no.
No.
I was like, okay, just one, then please
Yeah, just one.
clear me a
Just
spot at the
one.
bar.
Just one order shumai.
I can't get enough of shumai, man. It just
So that you need to get because there's so many different types of shumai. Like
what? Don't tell me that.
yeah,
Oh yeah. dude.
Fuck.
yeah, dude.
So is it called shumai because it's shrimp, or is shumai just like
Shumai is just a
style, like the dumpling?
dumpling. So you get like the filling and like it kind of so it like pops up a little bit. Like the filling pops up a little bit, and then you have like the wrap.
Oh, okay.
Just
It's like a
style.
cupcake
Style.
before you cook it, kind of like.
Yeah, yeah,
like-
yeah. It looks like a
cupcake
cupcake before you
wrappers,
cook it almost.
It-
Yeah.
Is that as good as batter?
You should just put
Pancake
cupcake mix inside of shumai and fucking steam it, dude. See what happens.
All right. I'm not gonna do that in my kitchen at my apartment, but I'll do it at work.
Yo, I'm
Might
sure,
catch fire.
Like, I'm sure
got a
that'll
wood
be
steamer.
like a good dessert. Like do like some strawberry cream in it or something.
Could do
Put one raspberry in there, in there with it or something.
Yo, you're fucking with some gourmet shit, right?
Yeah. Is it,
Raspberry.
dude? I'm not getting off the topic of food. If there's one state to travel to, that personally that you would like to travel to, strictly based off of culinary, where would you want to go? Somewhere down south, maybe?
North Carolina barbecue.
Straight up. dude.
Carolina. I
That's
was
what I'm
thinking.
saying, dude.
All right, you said barbecue. You
I'm
said
down.
barbecue. I'm thinking barbecue.
I'm going to Maine.
For the
Lobster.
I'm getting some
That's a
fucking
good choice too.
Yeah, I
fucking
can't. Yeah, I
lobster
can't complain with that.
rolls, lobster mac and cheese.
You ain't
lobster
wrong. though.
fucking everything, dude. Raw, just everything. Lobster brain.
I fucks with it.
Would you fuck with some lobster brain?
Let me try it. Yeah.
Would
Don't
you
charge me to
it?
try it.
Would you try
Try
it,
it?
Dan?
Dan,
Yeah, I'd try it.
It's dope.
I think
'Cause,
I think the only thing I wouldn't eat is I would try it if I didn't have to pay for it. If somebody was like,
What?
go out to dinner and somebody was like, dude, can I try this? And it's like, I don't know, man. That's lamb brain.
I don't know.
But if they were like, dude, just don't worry about it. Like, I didn't have to pay for it, and then be like, ew.
Brain is fat.
You know what I wouldn't eat though? I wouldn't eat a soft shell crab sandwich. They're kind of weird.
Wow. What?
Have you ever had
No,
soft
I've
shell
never
crab?
had.
It's dope, dude. It's just like a.
Yo, you need to get a spider roll.
I don't even
They
know what
fuck.
that is. Does
It's
it
a
have soft shell crab
roll.
Right. That's tight.
Soft shell crab with QP mayonnaise.
Fuck
That's
yeah,
all it
dude.
is. And a giant roll.
Soft shell crab's dope, dude, because like you can just eat it, dude.
It tastes like crab.
You don't taste the shell, obviously.
No.
It gives a little crunch, but it's
It
not
gives-
like a
it-
shell. It's not like
It's like a deep fried crab.
I'll give you CPR, bro. What are we talking about?
It's like the little shrimp that you gotta eat them all, like smelt. Like they're dope, but you just gotta eat it all.
Yeah, like
know?
Denny's.
Yeah.
Fried
Get
smelt.
the fried smell at
But
Denny's.
like I do just eat the tail on fried shrimp. So
I know people that do that. Just eat the tail or whatever. You
yeah,
just fuck-
as long as
fuck
it's
it.
like cleaned right, I'll
Right.
eat the tail. So
I would have to say somewhere like, I don't know, North Carolina or like Missouri barbecue, but I almost want to go like, cause you said Maine, all the seafood, and we're talking like we're all kind of talking about barbecue. I'd go a little more south and hit up Louisiana
Oh
That's
yeah.
right.
and get a little
Louisiana?
dab of the French
All right.
culinary.
I can't fuck with that.
yeah,
I
I-
can't blame you for that one either.
I can't blame anyone for their answers because like I'd fuck with like
I'd go to-
NC BBQ,
Yeah, I'd go to
Or
all
like
of them too. You know?
Kansas City BBQ, or
Yeah.
Texas BBQ. Barbecue's dope.
Yeah.
No matter what form, Korean barbecue. I fuck like I'm not barbecue prejudiced.
Right.
Me and this guy were talking about smoking meat, and like I was telling him about how we were out literally camping, and like we put this big hunk of meat on a smoker and cooked it for like 7 hours, and it was like the best meat ever. And people are like, "Oh, you know, it's so amazing that these people can make this delicious meat." It's like literally all you have to do is put it on, drink beer, and wait, and then eat. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I love about like.
But then it's all about the
barbecue, is
sauce.
just fucking.
It's for chilling and hanging out, and
Yeah.
it's super dope food.
Mm-hmm.
But the sauce is what makes it. You
Oh,
know? I mean, yes, the slow cooking, the types of wood you use, it
Yeah.
all matters for flavor. But and when it comes down to the nitty gritty, if your sauce sucks, it don't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'll
how
tell you
well
what
cook
though,
it.
if it's real good barbecue, you don't even need
Right.
the sauce, dude.
Right.
You just, if it's rubbed properly, that
Yeah.
shit's straight on its own. But I dig the vinegar.
I got a
apple cider
t-shirt.
vinegar based sauces, just the fucking.
I got a T-shirt from the thrift shop, and it has 2 states on it. I don't know what the states are because I'm not very good with geography. But
You mean like the outlines of them?
right,
Like,
yeah.
All right.
And one says tomato, and the other one says vinegar, and it's obviously like about barbecue sauce. So I bought that shirt.
I think it's about it
Mustard
would
and
be
ketchup,
North
dude.
Carolina and Kansas City.
Oh
It
yeah.
just-
All
I
right.
don't
Yeah.
know if they're actually connected in the actual map, but
Because
you
I
know,
think
they're-
North Carolina is vinegar based, right? And KC is tomato based.
Yeah.
If
I think you're right.
if
Yeah.
I'm right.
I'll fuck with any base, really, honestly. Except for like,
I
some
just want
sauces are-
slows now.
yeah, dude, that sounds dope, dude. Some sauces are just too sweet nowadays, so.
I would love to go to like a down south Louisiana or fucking even on the coast, one of the Carolinas barbecue joints. Just like that's like a lot of you could probably relate. Like our foreign relatives, like, oh, what's American food? Oh, hamburgers, yeah. But
No, not really, dude.
but
It's all
the
about BBQ.
American cuisine is barbecue.
Fuck yeah.
It's just a comfort food, man. For sure.
Get some pig.
Roast it.
Get some mac and cheese. Get some coleslaw.
roast it.
Roast it. They just open up the big slow
all I
cooker.
need.
Like, man, who put this bowl of macaroni and cheese in here? It's mine.
All I need is a brisket, some mac and cheese, and some coleslaw, and I'm
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm
cornbread.
down, dude.
My
cornbread. Yep.
if this is me right now, I'm hallucinating. I'm sitting down at the barbecue joint,
Mm-hmm.
sweating, wearing the exact same thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, right here's some mac and cheese.
You should take off your shirt.
I want to. I might do that. I want to stain the shirt.
Okay.
I wanna
With
stain the
BBQ
shirt,
sauce.
yeah.
Okay. Imagining it, I got you.
And then right here, sitting at, because you know you're gonna sit down. It's not like a table. It's like a park bench or something.
Oh yeah.
So on the park bench, it's just my mac and cheese, 7 smoked wings, house made coleslaw, some sort of pickled
Deluxe
vegetables,
karaoke machine.
some sort of pickled vegetable, hopefully asparagus,
Where the baked beans at?
baked beans,
He's like, how about some red beans and rice, dude?
There you go.
my soft drink, probably a giant fucking
Gumbo.
Coca-Cola in a
You're
glass
not going
bottle.
Pib on that?
Pib, if they have it.
I don't
If you're
even-
down south, they got it.
I've never been down.
is
south.
that what it is? Is that a down south
Pib?
thing? The pib?
The Pib. It's like the Dr Pepper, but better.
Oh,
Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pibb.
Oh,
That's
okay.
superb, dude.
Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb. I can see the relation now.
They're
But
the
it's just a
same.
big plate of brisket.
Right.
Just beef,
Hell yeah.
pork,
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
fucking.
Fucking sliced properly, so it's not
I
just.
like how you
Some
went
burnt
with the
ends
pickles.
on there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
need
dude.
pickled something, man.
I'm with you.
And like
I-
3 pieces of fucking white
add some
bread.
pickle. Yeah, add some pickle. If I could, I would eat rice with my barbecue
You can.
because
Yeah.
I just love rice.
Yeah.
But
Why
like
not?
no, like
Right.
Like-
I know what you mean.
my rice.
Right.
Oh, he's just
Oh.
he's got a fanny pack and he's just like, and he's
There's
just
a,
got like, what's the little thing they give you? The little
Yeah.
wooden
Yeah.
basket at Japanese restaurants. And you
Yeah.
open it's rice. He just pulls that out,
It's just-
puts it on the table.
there's
You're doing that at the wrong part of the country, pulling out some white rice.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, that Japanese guy's got rice.
From some like sticky ass white rice. Start eating barbecue
Yeah.
in fucking like backwoods North Carolina with chopsticks.
Yeah, you let it slip.
you're not from around here, huh?
You let it slip. You're like, Miss, do you have any soy sauce up? And the fucking big fucking inbred
And then they
Neanderthal
just-
cook.
yeah.
The
And
big
then just bring out
inbred.
the LaChoy.
Yeah, the big bread.
I'm just like, can you just take it back? Can you just take it back, please? I don't want it.
The big inbred hillbilly cook pops his head from the window in the kitchen. He's like, what did he say? Salt sauce? Yeah, if you want to call it salt sauce, but I got some white rice. Yeah, you just pull it out of the fanny pack. You're like,
There's a fucking like a food truck that like they set up behind my girl's work, and it's like a barbecue joint where they smoke meats and then they put it on like Asian rice bowls, like rice and fucking
Oh,
pickled onions and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty dope. She brought me one home the other day, but I just had some of the meat, but it's a good idea. It's good stuff, dude.
Like,
Basically what you're
you know
talking
what
about.
I would want to try once in my life, and I think I can accomplish this. A beef brisket with Korean barbecue sauce
There you go,
instead
dude.
of like
I'm sure you could easily do
yeah, like you do like a Korean style. So like you would do a dry rub with like just like sugar and garlic
Right.
and maybe like some soy marinade.
that. There you go.
Yeah, dude. Like and just fuck the brisket that
Smoke
way.
it still. Smoke it still, right? Obviously.
Yeah, just smoke it still.
keep going.
But you know, but then like you for some extra pep, you just get that Korean barbecue sauce, and then some fucking like the pepper sauce, the gochujang, the red
Oh yeah.
sauce,
Oh yeah.
and just fuck with that.
Shit's dope.
I would
dude.
love to try an American brisket cooked in Korean sauce.
Fuck, dude.
Like that's a marriage that needs to happen in life.
I need to get a smoker. If I had a smoker here, I would just totally just do that, dude, because that sounds dope.
I would try. I like Korean barbecue everything.
Right.
Me and Nasty Nick made a fucking pork butt on a Weber grill. We cooked it for 8 hours. It was like the best pork we've ever had, dude. It was like, and we were shit faced because all you had to do was like turn it every hour.
Right.
Fucking amazing.
Can't go wrong, dude.
No.
Smoked meats, dude.
I have a pork butt sitting in my freezer right now.
Shit. Get to smoking. You got a smoker? You got a
No.
grill that you could use as a smoker?
No.
Damn.
I sold my grill when I sold my house. I had this dope Weber that we got for a wine display at when I worked at Hiller's,
Oh yeah.
and they just gave it to us afterwards, and my brother had it, and he didn't have a use for it because he already had like a dope like gas charcoal combination grill, and he just gave it to me and it was dope,
That's tight.
but it had like some wine advertisement on the handle. That was the only downside.
Hate to get all Hank Hill on you, but would you prefer charcoal grills or propane grills? Or you just don't even have a preference?
For flavor charcoal,
For
but
convenience.
for convenience, and if you're like grilling a steak or something, you don't really need the charcoal flavor.
Right.
I feel like, but like for like chicken, it tastes better
Yeah.
with the charcoal and stuff. But charcoal generally.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I'm in the exact same boat.
Dude, I've watched like so many like outdoor cooking videos that I could like take charcoal and like cook a chicken in a Dutch oven, which is hot charcoal briquettes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, dude.
I just watched so many weird cooking videos. I watched a video where a guy literally cooked a steak on the hot coals, and it like turned out perfectly. I was like, damn, this guy didn't even use a utensil.
The fuck?
I watched the weirdest shit, dude, involving food. I like graduated to the point where I've been watching this dude fucking open up like military rations and like MREs and stuff, and he makes the food and then he eats it. It's just why am I watching this?
They're
Like,
so good though. Did
Yeah.
you watch that weird pale kid who like eats all the fast food shit?
I do the
They're
review,
just like
bra.
yeah.
Yeah.
This what's his name again? The
Review
Daily
bra.
Review.
Yeah.
This is the
report of the
Daily
week.
Review.
The report of the week.
Oh, yeah. This is the report of the week. I was severely disappointed.
he's just bummed
He's
out
like,
by the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Sonic fucking
yeah.
burger he got.
Yeah.
Like, I watched a video of his back in the day about why he chose to start wearing suits every day. He was like, one day I just decided I'm just gonna wear suits every single day, all day. He does his hair like he's in the 50s
Yup.
and shit. He just wears suits, like bomb-ass
He
suits.
can't
like,
be real.
I don't know, man. Like, if he's not real, he keeps
I know
it up.
those. I know
it
those
has
people
to be
though.
a doctor disrespect kind of thing, right? It
Like
has
he
to be
just
an act.
created a persona, and he's just like, I gotta stick up.
Yeah.
I gotta do this still.
Right?
I know what you mean.
Or is he real?
I think
Pull this dude up. I don't even know who you guys are talking about.
You've seen memes.
Probably.
You've seen
Yeah.
memes. He's like a pale ginger.
Oh yeah.
Am I allowed to say ginger these days, or is that
Oh, you fuck it. You can say it.
no?
Ginger.
I don't. No, I know I can say it right here. But
Oh.
like
Oh
in
yeah.
general,
Is it
in,
PC?
like,
I don't think anyone
everyone
complains.
society.
This is Running on Empty.
Oh, I know exactly who
Food
this is.
review. The infamous car review.
This guy is a
scene
fucking
is
weirdo
back.
though, a little bit.
Unless
right?
this is like we gotta.
That's
we're
what I'm saying.
going
So
real
it
high
could just be
budget
that this
now.
dude
does
is like
This
this.
isn't
He does
even
like
a
a,
car. This is just a carefully
shortwave
crafted
radio
set
show
with a
for
green
people that
screen
are into
back
shortwave
there.
radio.
And really, like, I'm sitting
He
in
does-
bed right
okay,
now.
no,
but I'm making
he is
you
real
think
then.
that I'm in a car.
Okay,
Turn.
it's
Maybe
not
I'm
an
just in a
act.
car.
He for sure.
Either way, we're
fucks
trying
fuck dolls.
new products. You know, they get a release here and there, but not necessarily.
Parts in these videos where you're just like,
He has Susan in a barrel.
yes.
It's not just fuck dolls. It's there's Susan like cut
And
up and
this
acid
dude-
in a
I
barrel.
can't tell how old he is, and it looks like he lives in his parents' house. Like, but you can't. I don't know because he wears the old suits all the time. So
This
maybe
dude-
he just like decorated his house like an old lady would.
He for sure isn't wearing pants.
or that just
I bet he fucks with that dress shirt and tie on with that hair. The fuck doll's not a human being, and just has his business socks up to his knees. Just look at his face.
fucking
Man.
Mad Men style.
Yeah.
Dude, that's funny you say that because I've been trying to get this joke out. I feel like this dude flies out to Japan for the fuck doll rooms, but he goes there specifically because there's one that is Don Draper's office, and he just goes.
How
There we go.
how mad? How
We
mad?
came full circle. We're back to the love.
How mad would you have been if that's the exact same thing I said before you did? Like
I would have been
everything,
like,
word for word.
right.
You just been like,
I'd have been like,
Yeah.
it's like you just knew. Well, how about this? Did you know
Disappointed.
I was trying to get that out and said it just to fucking do that, or was it organically come out? I don't care.
it
if
just
it's-
came out. Just look at him. He's fucking fuck dolls, and he's not
Oh,
wearing
yeah,
pants.
Yeah. he
Honestly,
definitely
Sir,
does
I'm
look
gonna
like-
call the
Can-
cops.
What is your best guess on how old this guy is?
Anywhere between 12 and 47.
Right, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Dude, you gotta
He-
put him on the
he
screen while
can
we're
dri-
joking on him.
He can drive, that's for sure.
He's not necessarily driving.
No,
He's like, I get my license next month.
Get out of my car. Who are you?
Yeah.
Put your fucking pants on.
He's in the Kroger parking lot. Found some nice car
Honestly,
and sat in it.
I've eaten alone in my car so much I didn't know like taping it was an option.
That's
Oh,
'cause
he's
you're
gonna
a
eat
sane
food?
person.
Yeah, he's gonna eat food, dude.
Fast forward. Don't play it, but fast forward till he's eating. I want to see what.
Oh,
Oh, he's so creepy.
Is he eating in this one? Oh,
yeah,
oh,
he always eats. Well, not always. There are.
And he's all
videos about
analytical
food.
about the fucking shitty
Yep.
fast food he's eating.
Yep.
He's like, this bun's kind of.
burger.
Bun seems firm.
Start. You have.
Dude,
to
look
hit
at the
play right
eyes,
now.
dude. There's nothing in
Oh,
him,
I
dude.
spilled
You
ketchup.
have, you have
He-
to hit play.
he has no soul left.
Dude,
I
I
spilled
mean, let me
ketchup
just
on my
tell you right
pee-pee.
now, this is spicy. I got to admit,
of course it is.
these are not little watered down
brioche bun.
jalapenos, not jalapeno sauce has a kick to it. Let me just say that.
Yeah, he's real.
Yeah, I feel like this dude is not putting a.
Right.
Well, when you told me he had a shortwave radio show,
Yeah.
that sealed the deal.
What's his name?
Review bra.
BRAH.
What origin is that?
Like,
I don't
bruh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Has
bra.
he ever said bruh in his life?
I
I
heard it's
don't
cool
know
with the kids.
I don't know if he made it up, but that's what people started calling him, and that's what.
You know what's this dude's so creepy? His first YouTube video was probably him reviewing a bra, and review bra was taken, so he just put an H on it. Yeah, he's really good.
He's just at like a TJ Maxx like dressing department. He's like, this
Right.
bra is not too bad.
It's funny to read the comments because they're always like, but damn, this guy's like suits with 2 times too big for him. Like, he's walking around these big
He's-
suits and
What
shit.
was that fucking video from the 80s? The fucking I'm talking about Talking Heads or
Yeah,
whatever?
Talking Heads,
Yeah.
dude. David Byrne.
Yeah.
He's the shit, dude. Giant suits.
Just saying that's what this dude is in his suits.
And then who else did the giant suit too?
I feel like they did that in the fucking. Remember
There was
the
a
show?
lot of giant
remember the
suits.
show
in the
Doug?
80s.
Oh
Yeah, they did.
Uh,
They
Did you just say
fucked with giant
remember?
suits a
Yeah.
lot.
You say remember?
Huh? Yeah.
Doug?
I just meant
Like, what the fuck, dude?
maybe the viewer, whoever's
I
watching.
happen to have
Doug's-
Doug on
Doug's
my
the shit.
server. I have every season of Doug.
Oh, hell
He
yeah.
Dude,
fuck-
even the Disney version when it switched to Disney and
No,
it was like
no,
a
no.
different
fuck
show.
Disney.
That shit's whack.
Nick-
Oh, and it was on ABC.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on one Saturday morning. With
I was like, fuck this. Yeah,
I fucked with Recess.
Yeah,
Right.
but anytime Doug would come on at like
No.
9 in the morning, I'm
This
like,
is
yo,
fake.
skip this. Let's get the hang time.
It's
Anthony
fake.
Anderson,
It's fake.
Dick Butt Kiss.
Remember hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Talk about like that and Martin are like really racist shows if you watch them. Like they're, you know what I mean?
I just don't. You
Like against who? Black people?
Yeah. Like
I mean, they're black people writing them.
Yeah.
making fun of themselves like a
Yeah.
lot.
That was 90s black comedy, though. So,
Dude, Martin was like multifaceted, dude. He played so many characters
Characters
on
and
his
shit?
show, like Martin.
Oh yeah.
Martin.
Bad Boys, still one of the best movies.
You know. I might have this mixed up. I'm pretty sure it's true. You know, Bill Cosby and Mr. Cooper helped save Sinbad's life.
This sounds like it was a movie. Sounds like it was
No.
a movie. Should be a movie.
Yeah. I don't know. Or maybe it was Sinbad and Bill
then the
Cosby saved Mr. Cooper's life.
And then the sequel, it's fucking Sinbad and Mr. Cooper break fucking Cosby out of jail.
He's like, you're here. And just Mr. Cooper just puts like 3 rounds in a guard's head. He's like, let's get the fuck out of here. Like they just back up a truck in through the brick wall. It's like, like the scene from Heat.
Sinbad's like, damn!
He's like,
My
kill that
mama
mo-"
sees this shit.
And they put Bill in the back of the truck, and Mr. Cooper's driving. And Sinbad's like, yo, next exit, man, we gotta hit up a McDonald's. Because Mr. the Sinbad's movies in the 90s, he was always eating McDonald's. Like that one with Phil Hartman. There was like 4 scenes of them at a McDonald's, and Sinbad was wearing his like 4 different colored button-up shirt, just eating a Big Mac. He's like, yeah. He's like, we're boys. And Phil Hartman's like, you're gonna stay with me, right? He's like, you look a lot different from college. He's like, yeah, well, motherfucker got tall.
And then Phil Hartman's wife murdered him in his sleep.
Oh God, why? Why did you go there?
Episode has been so dark all night.
Why'd you have to go there with Phil Hartman, bro?
There's been so many terrible things said tonight. Like,
You said the first one. You started.
I said like a precursor, and then he just fucking dug him into. Just brought fucking Konstantinov up out of nowhere, dude.
We were kind of on the subject of hockey, but I guess the tone matter of talking about Darren McCarty being negative, and then as soon as Vladdy got picked up, as soon as Vladdy got mentioned, I was just like, it's like, yeah, you can't walk.
Yeah, you
I was just
basically
like,
cross-checked
Jesus.
him into the boards from behind, dude. He didn't even see it coming, dude.
5-minute major misconduct, bro. Hit the showers. Yeah, but Sinbad was always eating McDonald's and shit, dude. So I mean, I don't know.
Yo, when I was a kid, I fucked with that First Kid movie.
First
Sinbad?
Kid?
Yeah,
I'm sure there was a McDonald's scene.
that movie was dope.
What was it about? It sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
it was he was a security guard for
like a
the
president's
president.
Oh yeah,
kid.
I remember that.
That movie was dope, and then
Type in Sinbad McDonald's.
Sinbad
and see
wasn't
what
in it,
happens.
but kids movies from that era. Blank Check.
I remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie.
I fucked with that movie hard.
with fucking Tone Lokes in that movie. He's like, I don't know nothing about
I know
no
chickens.
eagles flying. No,
Yeah.
Chickens and no coops. He's like the. He's like the eagle has landed.
Pull that scene up.
Tone Loke, blank check.
yeah, Tone Loke blank check. That's got to be the only scene that pops up. I'm not about no eagles landing.
I don't know about no eagles landing. Don't know about no chickens and no coops. And he does this. He's like,
This is 2 minutes and 30 seconds long.
that's it. Because that's the longest scene of Tone Loke in that movie.
Yeah, sweetheart, looking kind of good. They got your
Oh,
pearls
yeah.
and everything.
Full
Oh,
screen it.
Hate for something to have to happen to him. But look at my name is Juice.
He's like, I'm really trying to look like Martin Lawrence.
what?
My name is Juice.
Oh, what is this? Like a remix, dude?
My name is
What are you
Juice.
clicking on, dude? This is Tone Loke's. Tone Loke made that. He's
Trying to get this new beat out. I'm the next Dr. Dre.
It's Juice. My name
this
is
ain't
Juice.
gonna cut it, dude.
Oh, sweet. Oh,
Damn.
Oh, sweet.
2 different videos I've clicked on.
Tone's really just saturating in the market with his own.
He's trying to
remix.
like get his bad Google results to the bottom by just putting out these random.
But
I
yeah,
don't know nothing about no chickens landing.
Yeah. Just type in Sinbad McDonald's and see if anything pops up. Just because I'm curious.
just because I'm curious, I want to see every instance of Sinbad.
Someone's
at
got. If
McDonald's.
nobody put that together, I'm gonna
In the
put.
movie and real life.
Right, I'm gonna put that
I want
video
just
together.
There's a stand-up comedy routine.
He's probably got tons of bits about McDonald's, dude.
I never caught that. Now I'm gonna have to
The
go watch
McDonald's thing?
Sinbad movies. You're like,
Are you finding
Yeah,
something right now?
I found it. I'm gonna send this to. Is your Facebook open? That way you can just.
No, but all he has to do is click Facebook and it'll pop up.
Hey,
for him.
Yeah, Dan, on YouTube, all you gotta do is juice blank check, and it's a 2-minute and 30-second video, and just skip to like.
Are you sure that's not the compilation thing that he?
Yeah.
it is a compilation thing.
36 seconds. Skip to that. Is it?
Big Juice, man. My name is
The horse is in the barn.
What's up with the
Chicken.
music?
He's in the pot.
Look here, man. I don't know nothing about no eagles landing and all of that. I don't know nothing about no horses running through the barn. And I certainly don't know nothing about no chickens being in the pot. You understand?
R.I.P. Tone Loke.
Funky Cool Medina, or how do you say that? It doesn't matter.
Funky Comodina.
Yeah.
Tone
Wild-
Loke was
wild
also
thing.
in Ace Ventura 1.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Try
but
it.
You're right.
did we ever do this? What?
You are right. Ace Ventura.
Did
This
you ever do what?
Sinbad McDonald's.
Yeah. Did you ever look that up?
Came out.
just a bunch of stand-ups.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's a
Unless you
Sinbad Coney Island right down the road, dude. I always just picture him just up in there running it.
Cooking all the food.
He's like, yo, y'all want a table?
Hey, where's Mark? He's supposed to be here at 3. Late for his shift. Peel these potatoes. But
He always walks in with McDonald's. It's like, Sinbad, you can just eat here.
and for some reason it's like the McDonald's bags and fry holders from the
old
90s
ones, yeah.
with like the squiggle M on it. Canada's McDonald's has the Canadian leaf on the arches.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if they can do that. But they're obviously
Probably
doing it.
legally have to do that.
Yeah. Well, you're in Canada. Here you go. But
I know one thing about Canadians, they're loyal. They had a Heinz ketchup factory up there, and Heinz left, and like, you will not find Heinz
They're just like, hell no.
They went to French's, bro. They were like, okay, you leaving Canada? You're not growing your tomatoes here anymore? We're buying French's, bro.
That's the problem with America is we don't do shit like
Right.
that, dude.
Yup.
We don't stand up.
Right.
Like, fuck Nestle.
Right.
Saying that.
But I
right
buy
now.
all the products all the time
Yeah.
because they own so much shit. But it's
Nestle
like, I
owns
shouldn't
they
do
own
that.
everything.
Shit.
Right. I shouldn't do that.
Wait, what about Nestle?
They own way more than you think.
They own everything, and then they also like pay us like $200 a year.
They steal our water and
Yeah,
then sell it to us.
$200 a year for like 8 million gallons of water or something like that.
But they make
From the
Butterfingers
lakes.
though, and I kind of like those.
That's what I'm
They are
saying,
good.
dude. They
Crunch bars are delicious too, dude.
gotta weigh your out, pick
Are
your
they really
priorities.
hurting us? Yeah, dude, they're taking our lake water.
Dude, they're taking our lake water, selling it to us in plastic bottles that don't degrade for like thousands of years.
And then
Butterfingers, though?
and then you got and then you got Flint. You could be giving that water to Flint.
Right.
They did give water to Flint. Me and my dad got into an argument about it. I was like, yeah, but they're giving them water they took from us anyway.
Yeah,
they're not-
it's not the same. Like it's not like out of the goodness of their heart.
Right.
They're just like we made like
we'll just run the pipe to your area for a
we
while.
made 100,000% off
Right.
of your water.
And it's not like they're.
I'm gonna give you 20 cases
Right.
for the entire city.
I was gonna say,
Peace.
it's not like they're consistently giving water.
Yeah.
They gave some water, but they didn't. They're, you know what I'm saying? They're
So
not
it's like somebody paying you with your own money.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this, like oh, you owe me $100. Like oh
And
yeah,
then
and
give
they
it
Or
stole money from you.
or
Here
like
you go.
if someone like gave you a sandwich but then kicked you in the balls.
Yeah, and they're giving you trash. Like you're
Right.
paying
They're like,
for
here,
the
you throw
water.
this out.
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
you take this,
With them handing out flyers here, throw this away for me.
dude.
Yeah.
What if Nestle emailed us was like, hey, well, you guys want to sponsor? We're like, no, and they're like $100 million. We're like, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kenan just wants Butterfingers.
Can we get free water?
Next show, it's like Wayne's World, or not Wayne's World. Yeah, Wayne's
Yeah,
World.
dude.
Ken's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sitting there in a bunch of like Nestle gear.
Like Kenan, you're eating so many Butterfingers. Like, I have to.
Yeah, it's like no, you actually don't.
There's just like a producer or like a Nestle like supervisor just watching our podcast. Like that's number 7. He's got 10 more to go. He only has 20 minutes left.
Brought to you by
They're the king
Carl's
size
Jr.
boys too.
Why do you keep saying that?
And I just get a fucking text
Every time
message.
it clips to me, I got more Carl's Jr. shit on, dude.
I get a text message like you have 10 more to go if you want to see your family.
It.
Nestle's gonna kill us.
Dude, I watched this channel on YouTube called Company Man, and he like talks about companies, and you'd be surprised how huge Nestle is.
It's like the Kraft dude that got jerked
Dude,
off
they're
in the
giant.
parlor. He's the macaroni man.
Hell
Yeah.
He got caught in his noodle
They,
cheese. His noodle cheese.
they were yanking
Legit,
on his
like
fucking
everything you think is like a company, like the majority of it is just a brand of a company.
Right. Right.
Like
Exactly.
Procter and Gamble basically own fucking everything.
Right.
Procter and Gamble, dude. P&G. They own Gillette. They own.
You know what I think
like,
about those motherfuckers?
Yeah, like they own fucking
Yeah, give me
everything, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, look this shit up, dude. It's scary.
I'm
Like,
gonna make a change and I'm gonna stop eating Butterfingers.
What would you like me to look up?
oh, I was saying that in general. You don't need to actually look it up right now.
All right.
But like
The
Procter-
macaroni guy didn't.
But
jerk
like
off?
like Nestle's a giant company. Procter and Gamble's huge. Like Pepsi.
Coke and Pepsi own
Like-
everything.
If you were
Pepsi's
fucking,
huge.
if
Yeah.
you were as, if,
Pepsi owns Taco Bell and KFC
right.
Oh,
and
well,
Lay's.
that makes sense with the whole.
and Lay's.
I'm throwing out all my Pepsi products at home. Luckily, I don't have any that I know of.
And
Yeah,
at the
that's
end,
okay.
of,
They can
at the
make
end of the
it,
day, it's like, what are you gonna do with all that fucking money, Pepsi? Fucking assholes.
Keep it from you peasants. We need it all for some reason now. Keep working.
It's mine. Dude, I went to
Here's
fucking.
some random facts about Nestle. Apart from food products, Nestle offer skincare products that it forayed into the year of 2014. Nescafe, a popular coffee brand. Nestle is the world's largest food company, not just due to its wide range of products, but also in terms of revenue that it earns from sales.
Yeah, it's a huge company, dude. It
Right.
fucks.
Dude, I went to Taco Bell the other day,
Mm-hmm.
And I went in there and fucking
They employ over 330,000 people.
What about
fuck Nestle.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, I went in there and like I was like look at the menu for like a moment, and I was like, all right, I'm good. And I like walked up to the counter, and the guy was like, you ready to order? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, use that thing behind you. And they have like machines now behind like where you where you normally would order food. It's like a U-scan pretty much, but you just
I
ring
mean,
your
I've
shit
seen
in.
those.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I just tell you, like you're right there? And he was like, no, this register's not open. I was like, all right, but I only have cash. You know that, right? He's like, that's fine. You can pay here, but just order there. I'm like, okay. Even though it sounded fishy to me, I'm like, all right. So I ordered my food at the thing. I'm waiting to pay, and another worker comes in from the front, like she was on break, came in, and meeting is like, you ready to order? Opens the computer, you know what I mean? Like, you can definitely ring my order in at this computer that you just told me no at. Because she's just trying to do it right now. Yeah. And I'm like, no, but I need to pay. But it was just like, I don't know, I was just thinking that dude just didn't want to ring my order in.
Yeah, no, he don't. It wasn't his job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was the one putting the beans and burritos.
You're right.
What'd you get?
I got a what's it called? Cheesy gordita crunch, but with steak instead of beef. And I got I always get like a shredded chicken burrito, grilled, and then I eat it later. I'll heat it up in the toaster oven so it gets like crispy. Shit's dope.
Nice.
What's your go-to at Taco Bell? Or you kind of like dabble in a lot?
I dabble. I switch it up, but always the cheesy gordita crunch. You got to.
I think I'm the only person that still eats double deckers. That's
I
probably
used
why
to
they still
fuck
have
with
them.
Double deckers hard.
Aren't double deckers just the same thing? But what it?
It's just a soft taco.
Dan, can you Google Shack double decker Taco Bell commercial?
Yeah, it's a hard taco and soft taco.
And between the hard shell and soft shell, there's a little bit of the refried beans.
Right. Isn't that so the difference between that is there's cheese that is in between a cheesy gordita crunch instead of the beans? Yeah. All right.
It now appears that Shaq is suffering from a neck injury.
Of course we're concerned. That's one valuable neck. It's not natural.
It's a conspiracy, man. Shaq is suffering from taco neck syndrome, TNS. It's caused by his craving for delicious Taco Bell tacos. And he's getting worse with every neck-bending bite. But now there's a big breakthrough therapy. The new Big Beef Burrito from Taco Bell. Just 99 cents with double the beef. It is the perfect antidote for taco neck. TNS. It's caused by his craving for delicious Taco Bell tacos. And he's getting worse with every neck-bending bite. But now there's a big breakthrough therapy.
Snap of him with the water bottle or whatever. It's just him holding like a regular water bottle. It's like he's just holding it like it's like so small in his hands. You know what I mean? Look that up. Just Shaquille O'Neal water bottle, dude. It's hilarious.
Fucking huge.
I also like the grilled stuffed burritos when I'm feeling really depressed.
I was gonna say, and there's a picture of the dude from Game of Thrones, like the world's strongest man or whatever. Can't remember his name.
Yeah.
There's a picture of him with his wife, and they got like coffee cups or whatever, like hot chocolate or something. And the mug is so fucking tiny on like compared to his body.
Shaq water bottle.
Yeah.
He's a giant. He's like 6'8", like 400 pounds. But his wife is just a small woman in general.
Right.
She's like 5 foot even. Maybe.
But don't like all
just
like super tall people have like super short people that they're with?
I mean, just
like look at Shaq.
Right.
The two examples we brought up. Like,
I mean, there's not many people
wife
that
like 5 foot or something like that. Like
probably
like ridiculous.
I think his wife divorced him. Honestly.
Who?
Shaq. I don't know. I was just kidding. But
I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Bjorn Holmsifsembrim from Iceland.
Look that up, dude. Look
that?
up the mountain, like hot mug or something. I don't know, that's not gonna narrow it down.
You just Google Images or whatever.
Yeah, it's a image.
The mountain coffee mug.
The mountain coffee mug.
Yeah, might get a lot of coffee mugs for sales with mountain scenes.
That's what I was thinking. But if we knew, do you know his name?
It's like Bjorn or something. BJO.
Here we go. That's it.
With
Top
the dash
left.
through the O.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't know if you can.
Can you zoom in?
Yeah. No.
This is really anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Taiki's like, don't ever call me back. Fucking losers.
There we go. That does look like a tiny coffee.
It's not even that funny since it took that long to get up there, but it's just hilarious. It's funny.
The joke got fucking ruined.
Let's just talk about how hot his wife is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's fucking hot, bro. He would so kill me.
Yeah.
She could probably kill me because she's ripped.
She'd probably just be like, none of you guys are a real man. Like, get the fuck away from me. Like,
He's like,
you're
or
right.
he's just like, walks in like me trying to have sex with his hot wife. He's just like, why would you do this to me?
Or he's a cuck and he's lets you.
Oh, nice.
He's just,
oh, dude.
But you're still not sure about it. You think he's just going to grip you up at any time and rip
Anytime.
you in half.
like railing her, and you're just like,
You're like,
He just picks you up by your back. dude,
Real
like-
question. I mess with you. I'm not gonna ask that. That's fucked up.
What?
I just want to fuck with you.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna ask about a weird cuckold question as a joke,
Right.
like but
Say
I'm not
that he is
actually
or
gonna do
whatever.
it. I'm not actually gonna ask that question. That's uncomfortable. I don't want to get into cuckold.
Now I feel uncomfortable. I was ready for your
I think he
question.
thinks you're a cuck.
What? Because I want to bang her, and I don't really care if Bjorn is watching.
Would you be okay with the dude jerking off in the corner?
Just
It
in
depends
general,
how
like
you
I
act.
get home from work, and he's like, "Hey."
Like while you're having sex?
It depends. Are
With
you asking
someone?
because you want to be that dude that's in the corner?
No.
Am I gonna die?
Straight up.
No.
Like,
I'm not gonna. He's not gonna stab me in the neck. Like
no,
you thought I
no,
was okay
he's
with this.
He's jerking off in the corner.
the guy who's
What?
doing the banging in the cuckold situation is called the bull.
Yeah, the bowl.
And
I didn't want to say that because I didn't want people to
I didn't want to
think
say
like I
this
knew
either.
that shit.
I didn't
so-
want to say this either, but if anyone is still listening, I was a bull at one time. Like, the guy wasn't direct. The guy wasn't in the room, but he was watching.
I just feel like I just stumbled on a
webcam?
weird like Reddit post.
So you guys had it fucking.
That's funny.
Go on.
Nope,
you already
that's
started
it.
it.
Nah, it was just.
You already
I
started
mean,
it.
that's pretty much it.
He was on a webcam.
He would watch from a webcam. Yeah.
Does
Would he
that
tell you
girl
guys
have
what
a
to do?
OnlyFans
He would
account?
tell- Yes, he would request.
He would direct.
He would request.
Does she have a private snap?
No.
Premiums? What are this?
Premium Snapchat.
Dude, I
Can I
don't.
check
I
her
don't
out
know,
on
man.
manyvids.com?
I don't know. I guess it would depend. Like, if it's like her hot, and like I don't see the dude,
Right.
and
you don't have to
No,
see the
you
and they
see the
throw
dude.
and they throw me
No.
extra money.
In this condition, you see the dude.
Oh yeah, his
Like I
question
have
is
to. Like I
the
can't
dude.
turn around. Like he's everywhere. It's the
Yeah.
room of mirrors. And I'm like,
He-
no.
he moves in your eyesight.
Yeah.
Because that's how he gets off.
He's like,
He's like, I want to look in your eyes.
that's not the question.
Oh God, dude. Whoa, man.
Uh,
This is a gnarly topic.
I like how I said I wasn't going to ask him.
it's just like some. It's like just some. It's just some like Iraqi war vet, like in a wheelchair with no legs. He's like, I gotta watch, man. I'm like, you don't.
It's like, no, you don't.
He's like,
He's
I gotta
like, wheel
be
me
there.
around.
I served this country. Now you're gonna serve my wife. I'm just like, like, get a fuck doll, dude.
For real.
Get a fuck.
He's like, oh, I did years ago. I'm just past that. There's no
That
going
thing
back to fuck
stinks
dolls.
to high heaven.
Yeah. You know you're supposed to wash those
It's just in the back of his like Hummer, just like just used, like Madonna. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's
She's probably pretty used. It's probably pretty
Yeah,
good.
she-
What would you rate this podcast on the TV scale? Like MA, TV MA?
Oh, it's definitely MA.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with that last little segment we had there.
yeah. It's not kid friendly, but you know.
I think you have the warning on the channel too.
I do.
Twitch,
At least on the
so
Twitch one, I do.
I have a warning on my channel too. So
Dan, can you take that picture down?
Yeah.
Ken's getting all.
Now he's like uncomfortable.
No, I want to.
Now you're
You
thinking
feel like he's looking at you.
She's
in your eyes?
hot, and then Taiki asked that question, and that dude's been up on the screen for like 10 minutes, and he's just staring at me. He's like, "Come on, you don't think she's attractive?" Like, no, it's not that. It's you jerking off,
dude. Like
grunting.
Just that gnarly dude. Like wants you to bang his wife for some weird reason, but like the dude has the most massive dick ever, so it's not even about like him wanting to see his wife getting pleasured by it, you know.
Did that dude have a big dick?
He wants to see her disappointed, and then he takes over when you leave.
I never saw the guy.
Oh, it was just videotaped
No, he would
At a
watch
webcam.
live.
through a webcam.
Yeah, I never saw the dude.
Oh, so it wasn't like a sitting in the corner jacking off kind of thing.
No.
You never.
Would you have done it if it was?
No, I don't think I could.
Do you know if he was wearing a cage?
Dude, he
on his cock?
He could have been like in the
He
next
said
room
a
over,
cage.
for all I know. For real, he could have been in the next room over.
Right. Probably was.
Did they get married and stuff? Are they happy?
No, it didn't last.
Oh, he's
It
like,
didn't
oh,
last. That didn't last. You tell me.
He's like, oh no, it's murder suicide. Like, oh. And there's my brutal joke of the night. Everybody got one.
4 for 4.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shortly thereafter.
Holy
Dude.
shit.
All right. With 5 minutes left, we should probably wrap.
Yeah. Dude. Oh man. That's hilarious. That's what it's gonna end on. Is him asking that, and then.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude, hey Dan, we could play "Freak Me Silk" as an outro because we didn't get flagged that one time. I guess that song would only be appropriate after talking about.
Anthony told me about that. It's like licensed through YouTube or something.
Yeah. So, Taiki, it's been awesome having you on, dude. The 2 hours flew by,
Thanks for
man.
coming,
Yeah,
dude.
Thank you. It was fun,
What's the
man.
song
It was
title
fun.
"Freak Me" by Silk, and then you got a show coming up August
10th with Such Gold. I don't really ask people to come out, but that's the one to come out to.
Yeah,
Come out to one.
Sanctuary, Panoramic. And then, yeah, I have nothing coming up besides this.
Yo, shit, I'll be there on
And then today is Dan's first episode back after moving in. That's a big move. Congratulations, Dan. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Episode 25, and we're gonna leave you with "Freak Me" by Silk. Good night.
Baby, don't you understand? I wanna be an estimate. I wanna make your body scream. Then you will know just what I mean. 24 karat gold. Don't want the night to go cold. I wanna lick you up and down, and then I wanna lay you down. Come on, sexy.
for all the ladies. H-Town boys. Kicking it with my boy Luke. For the 9-3, you know what I'm saying? Cause we will be knocking the boots. G.I. Shazam Dino. They gon' do a little something for you real sexy like, you know what I'm saying? Hey yo, check the verse.
Last night I thought back when we made good love, listening to some Marvin Gaye all night long. I want that whole thing back, make these moments once again perfect. So won't you, do it for us, babe. Good loving, body rocking, knocking boots all night long. Hey. Making love until we're tired to the break of dawn. But come on, and turn the lights down and let me get on it. Yeah. Cause when I do to me and you, it'll be so right. Give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knockin' double. Give me some good love. Somebody rockin', baby. Give me some good love. Somebody rockin', that's all I need. Give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knockin' double. I feel so good when I'm near. That's why you always wanna be close to you. I'm so addicted to making love to you, baby. All night long, baby. All night long. Good loving, body rocking, knocking boots all night long. Making love until we're tired to the break of dawn. But come on and turn the lights down and let me get on it. Cause when I do just me and you, it'll be so right. Give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knockin' double. Give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knockin' double, baby, yeah. Give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knockin' double. Body rockin', yeah. Give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knockin' double. Some sweet rockin'. Some sweet love. Somebody rockin', knockin' double. Giving you my pleasure. Cause I'm ready. I'm so ready. Baby. To give you everything that we've been waiting on. Somebody so come on, let's give it to me, babe.
Oh yeah. Right about now we on the intermission tip. So all you ladies go get your towels, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's laid out like that, you know. But wait a minute, we ain't through. Kick the vamp.
I want your good touch, lady. You're here with me, my baby. It's dropping.